I forgot all about that shit.
You know, I was like, "Where's the music at?" I was like, "That's my jam right there."
Yeah, right. Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta put the countdown music on there. What you doing, man?
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TNT Photon HQ show, powered by Tough Nerd Toys, a show where we discuss and cover pop culture, current events, movies, TV games, animation, collectibles, and more. With your host, Mr. Me, number 3, Uncle Nerd, mysterious anti-hero Count Kenny, the lovely pink Princess Mika. So come join the fun, thank you, and prepare to take off. Yeah, this week, man, it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. We got the whole squad here. Let me turn on my camera. We got the whole squad here. You know what I'm saying? We happy. We got some movie reviews for y'all. Hey, that movie was already we got some comments right here. She said that movie was disappointing. I already watched it. She said didn't care for it much. Which one you talking about, Hayward Latasha? And thank you for tuning in. Share this with other people. Let them know we are live. But yeah, today we are going to cover Venom, the what's that? Let There Be Carnage, Squid Game. What was the other ones? Venom, Let There Be Carnage, Squid Game, some other shit. Hold up.
The Many Saints of Newark.
Yeah, the Many Saints of Newark.
Echo.
The Many Saints of Newark, Malignant, Squid Game, and some other shows. We're gonna cover some other stuff too, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us, and we on our way. Oh, Many Saints of Newark. Oh, okay. So we're gonna get into that. But first off, Kenny, we haven't been on here for a while, and that's been my fault because I've been busy with a lot of things, trying to get some things going, getting some things, organized and everything, take the show a little bit further. I've been tending to my mother, tending to the house, trying to winterize, getting rid of raccoons. I got live footage of me, Joe Grizzly, getting rid of raccoons and shit like that. So,
Yo, I gotta take a video because I do the opposite. I be feeding these motherfuckers. They be eating them.
These motherfuckers been tearing my fucking house up, bro. The raccoons we got here. I watched this motherfucker one day because I kept hearing some pop and seeing shit fall. Right, this motherfucker was just pulling siding off my house. I was
Good Lord.
I was like, you really gonna do this? Like, and I said, stop it, like that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he threw some more down there and shit. He was like, fuck off. Like that.
Well, hopefully mine stay friendly because mine do the shit where they fucking rub their hands and kind of beg food when they see me and shit. So hopefully these motherfuckers stay copacetic. I don't need them fucking my property.
You know what? The raccoons in my area, they not even fucking scared of people and shit like that. Like when I had that motherfucker in the cage, when you catch wild crack raccoons, they be like and hissing and growling and shit. This motherfucker was like,
oh my god, you have no idea how great we look on the big screen.
He was like, you got a cigarette? I was like, what? Like, what? Yeah. Hey, well, Latasha says the Many Saints in Newark she was not impressed with. We're going to review that, Latasha.
I got like halfway into that, and I had to,
Ryan Daly, The Floor is Lava would have been BA in Squid Games. That would, you're right. Absolutely. That would have been awesome if it was in Squid Games. But first and foremost, let's see how our hosts are doing. Ms.Mika, how have you been doing? What's been going on with you? What's been happening?
Oh boy, so much. First and foremost, I know I know you had to see the picture. I know Kenny didn't see the picture, but I wanted to share this with you guys. They just gave me my jacket. I am officially a YMVS DJ.
What is that?
It's my DJ jacket. I'm part of the coalition.
He said, "What is that?"
Yeah, I was trying to figure out like, what's that? Like, not what? Can I be a part of it? Is it Cobra? Are they an affiliate of Cobra?
No, it's not affiliate of Cobra.
No, but that's congratulations, sweetie. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you. I've also been studying for the Amazon Technical Academy. I'm trying to like learn Alexa and shit like that.
Oh, that's what's great. That is.
Oh man, learn how to work the wiretap. Phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I got Alexa on my TV and haven't done nothing with it. It's just there since I bought
Alexa be listening to everything.
And I also got a shirt for you. It's a Meat Mill shirt, size 2X.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. So it can house my boobies.
Yes.
I don't like wearing a bra when I go out. Hey, Thomas Christopher. What's going on, Mr. Stanton? Good to see you. Longtime supporter of Tough Nerd Toys. We are going to do some movie reviews for you guys today. So, Kenny, what's been going on with you, brother?
Oh man, I just been working. Kind of today. I nursed back a little birdie. Motherfucker was heat stroke, so I gave him some water. He kicked it with me for a little bit. It's on my Instagram. It's just, it's a little tiny ass little thing. I really could have crushed him with the thought crossed me. I really could have crushed this motherfucker with my thumb and my pointer finger, but I gave him his water and he kicked it with me. And when I got up, his ass got up and flew away. It was a good little fucking moment.
Can it be that the assassin has a heart?
Shouts out to my shark. I bought a bracelet that lets me track my own shark. His name is Babu. He was last spotted in South Florida, and he's a hammerhead. Oh, he's good.
Awesome.
Last time I saw him, he was feeding, so he's having a grand old time. I think he was off the coast of Florida somewhere.
That is awesome. Wait, didn't they say something about like him like being a threat, but not a threat to the other shark or other wildlife in the area? Like
he's aggressive only to other sharks. Apparently, he likes to attack other. Yeah, he's a hammerhead. He's a big one too. A guy that
I saw your shark. It's not like sometimes they donate a shark to you or you support a shark and you be like, that looked like just a big tuna. That shark is big, the one that they gave you.
How you adopted a shark?
I bought a fucking bracelet thingy at this website. It was a wildlife collectioner or some shit like that. Collection. Right. It was an Instagram ad. I thought it was a scam, but I said, fuck it. It's not that much money. Let me see if I get anything back. And then I get the documents, the papers, and all that fun stuff. And I got a little bracelet. It's awesome.
And they threw in the shark for free.
Yeah, it's my buddy.
But it's cool how he can at any moment he can look and see what his shark is doing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because they got a tracker on him, so that's like
really. Wow,
that's cool. That's cool as hell. I love sharks and all those like real exotic animals and stuff like that. Hey, Fierce, what's going on, brother? And again, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since we did the show, but we're definitely here to give you our review on these films that we watch in these TV shows. Mika, you and we happened to see the Transformers 35th anniversary, right?
Oh, nice.
All right, yeah. Tell them how you felt about it.
I felt that they should have gave better sound with the whole movie. The sound sucked. I wanted to feel like I was in space.
Actually, the New York, the time, because every year I go to see Transformers the movie even and of course, because you get the first people. Well, you can buy it on DVD. You dumbass. Who doesn't have it on DVD that loves Transformers?
But it's nothing like the
you know what I'm saying? But it's a tradition for me.
There's a certain experience, right?
Yeah, exactly. That I do it every year to go and see Transformers the movie. So, Mika saw it, and what did you think, Mika?
I you know what? It just brought me back to my childhood watching like the Transformers when I was little. I'm not a big fan of Hot Rod. He fucked Optimus Prime up.
Anybody likes him. He's a terrible character.
He fucked, bro. Well, I laughed in the part when he turned into Rodimus Prime and Danae was in the back of the theater like, boo.
Yeah, man, because essentially that show did nothing but destroy Transformers for a very long time.
Yeah.
Because although it was a phenomenal movie, it literally put the nail in the coffin for Transformers. For one thing, you don't kill off the main protagonist of a show, especially somebody like Optimus Prime.
In the beginning, too, they blast him.
Yeah, and you know, and I mean, like,
Hot Rod was just fixing all these motherfuckers, and I'm like, you could have fixed Prime too.
You talking about when you fix Cup?
Yeah,
when you put Cup back together.
Yeah, like how can you fix him, but you couldn't fix Prime?
Yeah. What did you think, Mika? What did you think of in terms of the violence within the movie?
Oh my goodness, the violence was fantastic. Well, you know, it's not, you know, like it's more than what you would see in the regular cartoon.
Of course.
You know, like when I say that, you know, like these robots died, they died. Some of them was gruesome, but yeah, they died. Like wow. And then like seeing Optimus Prime die, I'm like, yo, like Prime doesn't die. What the fuck is he doing dying? Yeah, I was a little bit heartbroken over that because Prime is my boy. But
yeah. What did you think of the soundtrack?
The soundtrack, fucking awesome. I loved it. I liked it. And what that you got the tech song? I heard that all over the place. But now that I put it together with the Transformers, like, oh, it makes sense. That's where it came from. So I love the soundtrack. The story, top notch. I enjoyed it a lot. They could have did better with the sound in that fucking movie theater, though.
Yeah, New York always gives a better experience. New York always gives a better experience when it comes.
There's too much technology right now to.
Yeah. Because when last year, I think it was because every year that it comes out, I go and attend the Transformers anniversary. Last year was the 34th, and you know, wait, when was it? Was it the 33rd anniversary I went to, or the 34th? Because I know one year they weren't able to do it because of the Modelo virus and shit. So you know what I'm saying. So this year I went, and and it was actually it wasn't as good as the one in New York. The one in New York, they gave me posters, they gave me a rebate off of at Transformers action figures. It was a whole bunch of shit they threw on my arms before I went.
Yeah, you would think because it's an anniversary, they would have made more of it rather than just show the movie.
Right.
No tchotchkes, nothing.
Nothing.
Not even a lanyard. That sucks.
No glasses, no nothing.
Not even a fucking thank you for watching the movie.
Yeah, because when I went and saw
a keychain, man. You know.
Because when I went and saw it in New York last time, they gave me all sorts of shit, and then I think it was who was there? Was it wasn't Frank Welker? I think it was one of the writers, either not Nelson Shin. I think it was
Randy West.
Randy West was there. It was like afterwards. No. What's his name?
Hold on. The creator of the Up and Comers series was there. Randy the Rat West. Love him. That guy fell in love with Tara Patrick.
No, it was a couple of the writers. I think Buzz Dixon was there. Nelson Shin wasn't there. It was somebody a couple of people that did the voices and stuff like that for Transformers. They were there and stuff like that. And, you know, they spoke about it. They gave trivia and all that other stuff. Stan Bush was there. Was he there? Was it Stan Bush? No, was it? I know it was somebody that was there. It's hard for me to remember. I'll upload the video of when I went and who was there and everything because I asked him a bunch of questions and everything like that. So, Kenny, I don't know if I know you're a Transformers fan as much as I am. What did you think of Transformers the movie? Let's go by first time you saw it. Transformers the movie 1986.
My God,
we are not talking about that Michael Bay shit. Michael Bay shit does not. A true Transformer.
No, that's just ugly too. Michael Bay
does not recognize Michael Bay Transformers. They don't. So I mean, you can say whatever you want to, have an attitude, whatever you want to. Michael Bay Transformers do not exist to true G1 Hasbro Transformers or Takara or Diaclone Transformers, whatever you want to call them.
Explain.
What do you mean?
Like, explain why, you know, like Michael Bay.
Oh, we'll get into that.
Look like junkyard sculptures.
In a minute.
Look at him.
I want to know how Kenny felt about Transformers the movie upon first seeing it. Now, Transformers 1986. How did you feel the very first time you saw that shit?
I was a kid, but you know, the death didn't really shock me because I thought they were gonna come out with a toy of him kind of all black and gray. I thought, oh, he's gonna come back all black and gray and kind of with the red eyes and whatever the fuck. But no, they just kind of killed him. And towards the whole movie, I was expecting him to come back towards the end. So as a kid, I was a little bit disappointed because of that. I think that'd be dope if he came back like towards the end, all fucking eviled out with the red eyes and black gray, looking like Nemesis or whatever.
Well, see, you know what? Not to interject, but I think like individuals like us who grew up watching anime and like, because I watched anime as a kid. My mother introduced me to it.
Yeah, those tropes I was expecting.
Yeah, and you know, within anime, there is always death. I grew up watching Macross and Robotech, and whether you know it or not, Macross and Robotech, motherfuckers got killed all the time. And these were humans or organic individuals, organic, you know, people.
Oh yeah, like they made whole episodes out of motherfuckers dying. You had dude had the stake and then died. They had like 2 episodes about his damn death.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I mean, like, you know, to see something like this on the big screen for me was no big problem. Can he continue?
No, it was more or less I was waiting for a payoff that didn't kind of happen. I didn't like Hot Rod as a kid because I thought I didn't like his personality. Something rubbed me wrong. I didn't like him fishing with what's his name in the beginning. I thought that was kind of corny, even as a kid.
Right.
I thought Ultra Magnus should have taken the little leader spot, and I thought that should have been the new dude because he looked like Optimus already. Kind of that was a smoother transition from one truck looking guy to the next truck looking guy as a leader. So as a kid, I was a little bit disappointed in the movie, but as I got older, I appreciated it because the animation was really good. And the actual bits were fucking great. Oh, it really does. It's the only Transformers movie I recognize.
Don't get the 4K version because for some reason the 4K version they strip out all of the darkening and like the shadowing, the shading and stuff like that. I don't know why they did that.
Is that for HDR? Like maybe if you have an HDR TV, it'll adapt for that shit and darken it up because sometimes you get HDR
you know, like
overly bright.
I have Transformers the movie 1986 in every format there is. Every format there is.
I got one of the old VHS tapes, so that's what I got still.
I have that. I have the multiple versions on DVD. Anytime a version came out, I got it. I have to repurchase my Transformers the movie 1986 vinyl album because like somehow or another it popped up missing. I don't know where the hell I put it on my. I had it on my what's the name, and it just popped up missing one day. So I don't know where the hell it's at.
Vinyl version?
Yeah, I had the vinyl version and everything. They did a special edition one. What was it? Last year or year before last? They did a special edition one. And
that shit went missing.
Yeah,
that's a shame, man.
Went missing.
Some junkie took it to a pawn shop.
Yeah, yeah. That movie to me will always be a momentous film for so many different reasons. Because I mean, to me, it really marked the beginning, but the end of an era of animation and storytelling within children's cartoons, even though it was slated for it was a PG audience, to where so at Transformers the movie was literally the movie they said that made a lot of the Motion Pictures Association to start regulating these animated films more. Because actually they were going to make G.I. Joe the movie brutal too.
I was gonna say
there was supposed to be a love scene in there. There was supposed to be with Duke when you got the snake through his heart.
He got snake in the heart.
Death.
What is he in a coma? They put the motherfucker in a coma. Get out of here! It's in his heart.
But because of all the backlash that they got from Transformers the movie, they literally rewrote the script quickly and made it go straight to TV because Transformers the movie didn't make them that much money because at that time kids were not ready for it and parents started writing in about it because I never forget when my mother took me to see it in Montclair on what was that? Bloomfield Avenue. It was a movie theater on Bloomfield Avenue. My mother took me there as a treat, right? She said, we're gonna go to such and such and such and such. And I was like, damn, why the fuck we going downtown so late? I went to myself, I'm saying it. I went there because my mother was one of those cool mothers. She was cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? She knew all the toys I liked. She knew all the she knew she was cool because she put me on the Star Trek. My uncle put me on the Alien, all that shit. So I had one of them families and shit. And my grandmother got me involved with Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? I had one of them families that was just like, they was cool. They was hip. Like they wasn't corny. They knew what shit to get you if you asked for toys and shit because they would watch the cartoons and commercials right along with you. You know what I'm saying? So my mother took me to go see it. And me being accustomed to watching death in animated films, like I grew up, my mother never really hid shit from me. I grew up watching Coonskin, Hey Good Looking, Heavy Traffic,
I
Fire
remember
and Ice, Heavy Metal, like that. All of that stuff for me was intrinsic. And not to mention, my mother would also watch the Asian channels on the UHF stations. You know, like remember back in the day, like when you would change it to you had stations on there and they would show anime that was subtitled. So I was 8-Man, Astro Boy, shit like that. So I'm used to seeing death or like, you know, carnage in animated films. Although when I went to the movie theater, I was sitting there with my mother and everything like that. My mother was like, yeah, this is that and the other. She was like, oh, Prime just died. And all of a sudden, kids just started crying. Motherfucking parents got up, taking their kids out, asking for their money back. I was like,
man.
I was like, Ma, what's wrong? Like that. She was like, damn, they don't want to see Prime die, didn't they? I was like, I just kept watching like this because I was accustomed to it. Watching anime, Radin, Great Mazin Kaiser, all that shit. You watching robot death and people death all the time. Go Line, Voltron, Macross, Robotech. You watching death all the time. Go 13, I saw when I was like 10 years old. You understand what I'm saying? Fist of the North Star, I saw when I was young. And I'm talking about I actually saw the animated movie before I saw the series. So, I mean, I see why a lot of kids were crying, because when you think about it, you literally just stripped away the childhood of a lot of people's what they consider father figures. When you look at it, think about it. When you look at it,
I'm laughing because I'm laughing though because when I was a kid, I was kind of overly logical. So I was thinking to myself, he's a robot. Why don't you just rebuild him?
Yeah, exactly. That's how I was thinking too.
Put a new head on him.
They put Ultra Magnus ass back together, but they ain't put Prime ass back together. And again, anybody, ATL just said Mika. But if you think about it, well, when you really, as you get older, you find out, and like me, even as a kid, I know every season every year that goes past, they're going to bring in new toys. To me, I knew what they were doing, but at the same token, I didn't think they were going to do it like that. You follow what I'm saying? And to me, from what I understand, it wasn't Nelson Shin was all against this shit, writing in like, yo, don't do this shit. Y'all are going to ruin the Transformer brand and shit like that. But there was a problem. The reason why you didn't see a lot of the newer Transformers, like the Aerial Bots and the Stunticons and shit like that, because that script and that movie was already written and done within like the second season of Transformers. So like, you know, by the time it hit the movie theater and they got the copies of it or the rough draft of it, it was like, oh shit, this shit gonna be fucked up. Nelson Shin was trying to like rewrite the shit. He was like, bro, you can't kill Prime because if you kill him off, you're going to destroy. They were like, nah. The people over at Hasbro was like, nah. Get rid of them. We need to sell new toys. We got to sell those new toys. Man, they did not do well at all. So it goes to show that when it comes to a mainstream series or a mainstream cartoon, you can't really kill off the protagonist like that without at least having a means of him coming back. And it wasn't until they started losing ratings and parents were writing in, so on and so forth, that they decided to change it up to where, like, when you went to watch Transformers the movie again, it would say, they said, yeah, continue to watch the further adventures of Transformers where Optimus Prime does return. It's too late. The damage already fucking done, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's already done. I'll never forget that. Kids were crying and shit like that. And I'm looking around because I'm in there like this. I was in shock a little bit. I was like, Ma, they just killed Optimus Prime. She was like, yeah, I didn't think they were going to do that. Like that, right?
It's one hell of a twist.
So look, when I never forget this shit because I was sitting in the movie theater. And again, you know, I had my Optimus. No, I didn't have nothing with me, but my mother had gotten me something because she stopped and got me a Transformer real quick. And then we went to see the movie and shit. And I was like, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't say nothing. My mother was always surprising me with action figures, toys, and shit like that. So then we watching it. I had who did I have in my hand? She had got me Hot Rod, right? And the whole time while I'm watching this movie, I'm looking at Hot Rod like, I didn't like him. I did not like this motherfucker. I was like, damn. Especially once he got Prime killed and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck?
Just want to twist his head off, huh?
Yeah, so I never forget this. The wail this one kid let out was like as if somebody stabbed him slow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and his mother, dying.
You know, because like me, it's a natural thing for me to always sit in the back of the movie theater or close towards the back. You know what I'm saying? And what had happened was the kid said, yeah! Like that. I was like, and that's like, you know, the kids started to go, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I said, Mom, what happened? She was like, they're sad because Prime is dying, Danae. I was like, like, what the fuck? And then like the parents started getting their kids, taking them out the movie theater.
Oh,
no. I can hear people arguing outside and shit. My kid is very upset. This is not what the Transformers. I was like, oh man, like them. You know what I'm saying? Which in turn made it more exciting for me because I was a kid who used to like to see confusion and chaos and shit like that. But I mean, you can see why that put the nail in the coffin for Transformers for many, many, many years, because the Transformers were never able to bounce back until recent day, you know, bounce back from that film. Even though it is a momentous film and is a cult classic and a favorite, they weren't able to bounce back from it because of killing off Prime. And not only that, brutally killing off existing robots that kids and toys that kids have collected for years. You got to understand, the kids that watch Transformers literally grew up watching that because the series, like think about it.
I executed him in the beginning too.
Yeah, and I mean, like because I said, Mika, I said, watch this very closely. Watch this very closely. And it was like Megatron got up that day and was like, fuck everybody. I'm killing everybody. I'm tired of this fucking shooting shit.
No, but the thing was, Prime had him. And then Hot Roger just came out of nowhere talking about, I'll save you, Prime. I'm like, what the fuck?
Here's my thing. I think Prime knew Megatron. Prime knew Megatron was going to pick up that fucking gun and in an honorable way was going to execute him because he knew how rotten Megatron was. Hot Rod, goofy ass coming in. He was like, no, you don't, Megatron. You know what I'm saying? His goofy ass coming there. Goofy ass coming there and fuck the scene up because he was like out of the way. Like, I know what he was doing. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt so I can literally execute this motherfucker like I want to. You understand? The same way he executed fucking Ironhide. Think about it, Mika, when they first came on that ship, they brutally murdered Autobots that we grew up watching.
Yeah, especially when they went to Autobot City, man, they fucked Autobot City up.
Yeah. So you essentially, to me, when you look at the film, because at the end it was like, as we march forward to a new age of peace and happiness, your city and Cybertron is fucked up. You did nothing but run the whole fucking movie. Everybody on the Autobot side that got killed stayed dead. The Decepticons that got fucked up and pushed out of the ship got turned in, got reincarnated, got resurrected, transformed into more powerful beings. So if you ask me, Decepticons won.
Yeah, they did.
You got rid of somebody that could have at least stopped Galvatron and shit like that. And I mean, yeah, Unicron was gonna fuck everybody up, but y'all, to me, that was just a movie of loss. It was a movie of loss for the Autobots. I don't look at it as a win. It was like, well, the Matrix was passed off. I was like, Daddy died, so it's a loss. Daddy Prime died. It's a loss. Daddy died. It's a loss. You know what I'm saying? Daddy and the original set that came there. And if you go on YouTube, you'll find yeah, you know what I'm saying? Once Daddy died, it's over. That's died, like your daddy died, the movie over. You don't want to talk no more. Ain't nothing to pay.
It's funny too, because he died, but Megatron just gets a cool new form.
Exactly. Exactly.
It really is a win. You're right. It's a total win.
It's a win. The bad guys won. And you can tell that was total Japanese animation and story writing because Japanese, they don't mind killing off heroes. They don't mind killing off existing characters, so on and so forth.
They power to fuck up the bad guy.
When they bust through the ship, he was like, Megatron. He was like, die, Autobot. He was just like, die. It was like, down the cartoon, you know, Megatron would shoot them. They sometimes be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But in this shit, and I remember that shit Because when I saw at first, I was like, okay, Braun got shot. Shit came out his back. Not that big of a deal. Braun is tough. He'll get back up, or they'll fix him later on. Then when I saw Prowl and who got up? Prowl and Ratchet got up. No, Prowl got up. They shot him so bad to where the shit came through his eyes and mouth. I was like, oh yeah. This is when you know this is no longer the Transformers you watching on TV.
He cut the business.
Prowl was like this. He said, I was like, and then when he fell back, shit was sparking out his gut. Now I was like, yeah, he did. And even my mother was like, because I'll never forget. She said, damn, what the fuck? Now you know what I'm saying? Because my mother watched Transformers with me. She was like, damn. Then when they who got up? Ironhide and Ratchet got up doing the two-handed gun shit. I'm figuring they're gonna hit somebody. Somebody gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? The Constructicons, Starscream let off on them with cock action. You know what I'm saying? Like exhausted whole flip of Megatron on him.
Piece of work in that fucking movie, yo.
Yeah,
Starscream was funny as fuck. He like, oh man, Megatron's dead. Megatron's like, no, I'm not. Like, yes, you are, nigga. Stop speaking. Well, off you go.
Yeah, Starscream. And you know I call myself Starscream. Starscream, one of my favorite Decepticons. He's one of my favorite Decepticons. I love Starscream because he's a shit starter and he don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He like to keep shit going. And when you think about it, some of his logic makes sense when it comes to Starscream. He just, how can I say? He just doesn't have the initiative to really put it into play, or like I don't know. He just there are books where he literally won, but as a whole, nah. But I love being Starscream because he's a shit starter. You know what I'm saying? He's a shit starter. He don't mind groveling and shit like that.
Yeah, like I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
I give it 5 nerd pins.
Yeah, Transformers the movies always gets a golden 5 nerd pins.
Yes,
I could go on and on about this, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't want to kill you. So, leave comments in the section below. Leave some comments down below on what your experience was with Transformers the movie, or leave it in the comment section over here. We'll definitely, we'd love to hear from you, whatever case may be. Next up, we are going to go into what's that? Venom. Let There Be Carnage. I don't know if you guys happen to see this, but I saw this, right? And what can I say about it? Venom, Let There Be Carnage. All right, let me share this with you guys. All right. And no spoilers. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to spoil anything with Venom, Let There Be Carnage with the review or anything like that. But I will share the IMDb with you guys over here. Share screen, Chrome tab, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. There we go. Okay, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. And this is made in 2021. It has a 6.7 rating on IMDb. And as you ladies and gentlemen know, I don't go on IMDb ratings, and I don't go on I go to Rotten Tomatoes to get the audience score. I never listen to the critic score. Okay. So Venom, Let There Be Carnage, pretty much the sequel to Venom. This was director Andy Serkis, writers Kelly Marcel, Tom Hardy, Todd McFarlane. Stars Tom Hardy, Woody Harrelson, and Michelle Williams. Okay.
Wait a minute. It was directed by Andy Serkis?
Yeah.
Gollum?
Wow.
Yep.
And also, I'm reading here Peter North. Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, it was a lot of Peter North. Oh my God.
This fucking guy.
Hell of a resume that man has.
Yeah, you had a lot of stars in here. You had Tom Hardy, Woody Harrelson, Michelle Williams, Naomi Harris, Stephen Graham, Reed Scott. The regular
Wesley Pipes.
No.
Wesley Pipes. Did have Wesley Pipes in this one, brother. Not this time.
No, not
this one's pretty much a sequel to the Venom movie that appeared. What was it? Like a couple of years ago.
I like that one. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. My only problem with this here is that there's no way you can tell this story. Excuse me. There's no way you can tell this story without making it rated R. And I understand what a lot of people are going to say, like, it doesn't have to be rated R. But for the way they were telling Carnage, they were pretty much given like what I call the MCU story, even though I know this is like a Sony or whatever the case may be. But the way like they're telling this through the MCU veil of storytelling, there's no way you can tell this story, even from a comic book perspective, without having some violence in it or brutal violence in it. Because, and again, I'm not looking for a direct comic book to screen transition. This right here, I think they did a wonderful job. I think Woody Harrelson did an excellent job as Cletus Cassidy. Everybody played their roles very well. Naomi Harris was Shriek, and I mean, like, I don't, the race swap shit. I'm at the point now to where I'm not always accepting it, but at the same token, Shriek was never a black woman, but I don't mind because she did a pretty decent job as Shriek. Michelle Williams did well. Woody Harrelson and Tom Hardy, they did very, very well in this film. Only problem is that it wasn't rated R, and for the type of comedy and for what they were reaching for, it needed to be rated R. I'm not going to give any spoilers on this. The CGI was okay. It was what you would expect. And of course, after every Marvel film, you always should watch the end credits, or a superhero film. As of recent, you should watch all the end credits to see what's going on, so on and so forth. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I would say that the dynamic that Venom had with Tom Hardy was good. The jokes, some of them came through, some of them fell flat because how can I put it? It didn't go.
I was just gonna ask you that because my main gripe with Marvel movies, I don't like all the damn jokes. I'm sick of it. Oh, we're gonna joke like Guardians of the Galaxy. I hate that movie, but the dance thing at the end makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Well, this one right here, I can see it coming from Venom because Venom is pretty much kind of like a smart aleck in a certain way, but it's a lot of.
But he's not Spider-Man, I mean, I don't want him doing Spider-Man levels of quippiness and whatnot.
No, he wasn't. A lot of the jokes were very dark jokes, but some were good and some just fell flat. All right. Now, Woody Harrelson, what I did like is that they pretty much made a correlation. You can see like it was many nods to Marvel comics, the original 616 comics, within introducing Carnage. Yes, he was in prison. Yes, and I'm not going to kill too much for you guys. Yes, he did get a portion of the symbiote. Now, the jail scene where he goes on the killing spree, they cleaned it up. You can tell they made it clean for PG. Yeah, it was too clean for PG for Carnage. Anybody knows Carnage knows his what I call his suit or his symbiote was pretty much made from blood.
Yeah, how do you
blood and portion and the small portion of symbiote that was there. What they did was just making, they made it PGS type of violence and stuff like that. He wasn't, ripping people up. He wasn't eviscerating people. It wasn't a whole bunch of blood splattered everywhere. He was doing a lot of throwing and stuff. Where like in a comic book, everybody first off, the people who love these characters, they love them for the violence that Venom is very violent. He's very violent. Carnage is very violent. They're ultra violent. In fact,
don't Venom be openly eating motherfuckers? Yes. I want to eat your brains from the 90s toys. I mean, he's eating his criminals, right? Because he sustains himself with the proteins and whatnot.
Yes. And in here, you see the dynamic between Eddie and Venom trying to decide if they want to be anti-heroes, if they want to be vigilantes, if they want to how can I say, if they want to if they're going to separate from each other because they're not getting along too well. You know what I mean? That's what's going on here. If they're going to work together to really keep this going. And it works out to where as though I enjoyed it, but I wanted a more raw film. Do I think they should make a director's cut of this as they did with Justice League? Yes. Okay. Are they too, you know what I'm saying? Because the only thing hampering this is the lack of violence. And again, everybody's going to be like, oh, Danae, you just want violence all the time. No, but that's like me doing a Jason movie and making it rated PG. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You can't do that. But as a whole, I think it's a good movie to go see. I mean, I wouldn't watch this twice, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, I could. All right, put it like this. If it came on TV right now, whatever, I would watch it, but it wouldn't be one of those films that like, yo, I'll go see this shit again. It wasn't bad. Woody Harrelson did a fantastic job as Cletus. He did an amazing job. Amazing job as Cletus. who was it? Woody did an amazing job as Cletus. The CGI that was going on with him was pretty good. The police officer that was in there, I can tell you what's. I'm not going to kill it for you, but you'll see. Anybody who knows the comics knows exactly what he's going to turn into. You understand what I'm saying?
I already know. I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you already know what he's going to turn into. But she did. The characters were cool. The representations were great. I didn't see a bunch of woke shit in it or anything like that. God. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do the coming out thing that people thought. He was actually. It was pretty much
I haven't heard about that.
Two best friends getting pissed off. It was pretty much a story of two best friends getting pissed off from each other and coming back together to fight a common foe. You know what I mean? But I mean, as a whole, I'll give it 3.5 out of 5 nerd pins.
Sounds like something to watch in the background while you're doing other shit.
Right. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, but I wouldn't say it's one of those things where I'm definitely going to be like, oh, well, this is that and the other. And it's all right. It's all right. Yeah. We got some comments over here. I agree with you. It should have been rated R. Agreed. If this film it went rated R, it would have done even better. I think that's the reason why it's getting such low ratings is because it's like trying to show MMA without people hitting each other. You follow what I'm saying?
That's a grappling contest. That's a whole different thing. Then you take it away. Yeah, you make it something else. That's all you do. You change it into something else.
But there were many nods and Easter eggs to different films that Woody Harrelson and it was many nods to Natural Born Killers in here, which I loved. It was many nods to Marvel Comics. I like the fact that they keep in tandem with the weaknesses of the symbiotes, and it's not a whole bunch of It told a good story. It's sad when I literally would take mediocre like superhero storytelling versus anything woke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad. Would I say go see it? Yes, go see it. It's not bad. It's not bad. And yeah, you see a lot of you're going to see a lot of hints of Spider-Man and stuff like that. But watch the film and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Did you happen to check it out, Mika?
Not yet.
No? Did you happen to check it out, Kenny?
Nah, I just saw a little twist at the end. That's all I saw pretty much.
I'm possibly going to do Shang-Chi next week or something like that, but I mean Shang-Chi.
Oh, you mean Yellow Panther? Cool.
Yeah,
Yellow
exactly.
Panther.
Exactly. I don't feel as though I should do Snake Eyes because Snake Eyes to me was just it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I'm gonna ask before spoiling without spoiling Shang-Chi, can you tell me, is there a Chinatown version of Wakanda? Is there like Wakanda Chinatown in there?
What do you think?
It has to be, right? I mean, there gotta be some
wash, rinse, repeat.
Yeah,
wash, rinse, repeat.
Of course.
Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Man.
Awesome. Oh, Yellow Panther. Can't wait.
Pretty much. Next up, we are going to review The Many Saints of Newark. Mika, you can start off with this one if you want to. Have you watched it?
Well, yeah. Well, basically, if anybody never seen it, it's just like a prequel to the Sopranos, and it's all about like how Tony Soprano came about and all that. Dealing with Tony Soprano dealing with the Montessori family, and then like with his own family, and it was kind of like a quote unquote coming of age story / mob story.
Right.
I kind of liked it. There were some things in there which I didn't like. The ending didn't make any sense to me. And I didn't like the part where Christopher was a baby and they talk about
crying and shit.
Huh?
When Christopher was a child?
Yeah, when Christopher was a baby and
he started crying when he went next to Tony?
Yeah, he started crying. I'm like, you know what? Like, that's so fucking obvious. Like, why did they do that? Because at the end of the day, Tony ends up killing him after his pops passed away and shit like that. Like, man, we all know what happened on The Sopranos with Chris and Tony.
Yeah,
we know what happened, but it was don't make it an obvious thing.
Right. But I mean, like, I do like the fact that they showed younger versions, or like the prequels of these characters, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of the dynamic with what's his name, Harold, and the Italian girl was weird. Like, I don't know.
I like how dude treats his wife. I think he's pretty funny. One thing I took away was I like this line so much. Dude asks, "Oh, what's your name?" And the other dude says, "Oh, pussy." That's fucking. That's a great way to fucking ask.
Yeah, big pussy.
That's what your name is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the writing is on point.
I was reading something on Instagram, like somebody who saw the Many Saints of Newark, and they were talking about how Harold smashed Dickie's mistress for the culture.
But I guess, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, it's kind of like it was a thing that, like, the part of that story went nowhere. Like, okay, he smashed her, she told, and she got killed. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She was better off not saying anything.
I don't even see why she told.
Exactly.
Like, he just gave
you knew what was gonna happen if you.
He just gave you a fucking name. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, at that point,
I would have just said it's nobody that you know.
Even she, being from Italy, she know what that man is involved in. I wouldn't have told him shit. I'd have been like, yeah, I love you so much. I'd have just kept going with the shit, the bathroom shit.
Just like a wonderful time on the beach and shit like that, and you want to go ahead and say, yo, like, sometimes chicks can be so dumb.
Sometimes. Huh. That's interesting.
Listen. I witnessed firsthand about how dumb women can do when it comes to this. Sometimes they got to do this, and everything will be okay.
Oh, so you be cheating on your men?
No, that's not who I'm talking about.
What you
I have no man to cheat on.
What you talking about? Keep quiet about.
What, nigga?
Criminal upper. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We didn't even give. You know what? I wanted to go over to and we get right back to what's that? The Many Saints of New York, of Newark. And I wanted to share this with you guys real quick. I had to give them the Rotten Tomato score. Rotten Tomato score on Let There Be Carnage was 85%. We do not go by the critic score. We go by audience score over here, because the critics are paid shills. So I mean, like, you know, they'll give stuff that's complete garbage a good rating. So we go by the audience. We go by the people. Mm-hmm. The people. The people score. So audience score is 85%. And I think it's like I said before, it's not bad. I think, like, you know, telling the cinematic version of, you know, Venom and Carnage is actually pretty good. No longer am I looking for a direct transition from comic book to screen, as long as they don't lose the core elements of the character, and they did not lose the core elements of the character. Only thing is, these characters right here, along with other characters like Omega Red, Sabretooth, I feel as though they don't know how to use them because they're scared to use them, because they're ultra violent. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, you see all these spikes and everything here. Now, in the comic book, this motherfucker will make axes, blades, and sometimes he just run around just with sharp shit. You know what I'm saying? In the comic book. And they tried to keep to that with Venom, with Carnage, but they couldn't. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Now back to, what's the name? What's that? The Many Saints of Newark?
The Many Saints of Newark, yes.
Yeah, so finish. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Mika. No, that's basically what I enjoyed. There were some parts that didn't, you know, fit right with the movie, but, you know, it was entertaining. Would I say, like, it's Oscar-worthy performances? No. But it was entertaining to watch.
I thought it was great. Okay. Did you like it, Kenny? Did you get to see it?
I didn't finish it. From what I saw, it's pretty good. I just had other things to do.
Yeah. I see, like, with me, over here, we have The Many Saints of Norcal, IMDb. Director Alan Taylor. Writers David Chase. Lawrence Conner. Stars Alessandro Nivola, Leslie Odom Jr., and John Bernthal. John Bernthal does a great job playing a gangster, playing a dickhead, or, you know, like I'm saying, like that rude character. I love John Bernthal as an actor. I think he's absolutely amazing. this right here was a treat for me for the fact that one, I love gangster and mafia movies. I think they need to make more mafia and gangster movies again, because in a way I'm kind of like burnt out with the superhero stuff. You know what I'm saying? They need to make more gangster and mafia movies. And as a matter of fact, they have, because there's one called The Wrath of Man that Kenny put me on.
Yeah,
that was absolutely phenomenal.
Tremendous.
It was phenomenal. It's one of those films that are like a hidden gem, and it's
Jason Statham. Yep.
Yeah, and you know what? I thought it was going to be garbage because sometimes Jason Statham do a little bit too much, or he's typecast. Like he'll do the same character, and he did not do the same character in this one. That's the reason why I liked it.
Yeah, he tends to do the transporter a lot, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But this one right here, The Wrath of Man was actually good. But The Many Saints of Newark, number 2, the reason why I liked it was for 2, it was a lot of places that they filmed at that I was able to know where they were at instantly. Like I knew they were downtown at the tire spot, or like where they were on Hawthorne Avenue, certain areas down by the pier in the Spanish section of Newark. I knew actually pretty much a lot of places that they filmed. Some places I did not know, and I don't think they were in Newark. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. But this right here is, as Mika said, is a prequel story to The Sopranos. If you're a fan of The Sopranos, you will absolutely love this. And again, you know, John Bernthal, Curry Stoll.
I also like the fact that it went into a piece of history with the Newark riots.
Right, absolutely.
And now it's like I look at how it is now, and like the movie explained everything.
Right.
You know, like there's a lot of places in Newark that never got restored back.
Exactly. And it kind of like harkens to what I told you before, the reason why a lot of people in Newark was not with certain shit. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, like, as a whole, if you're a fan of like mafia films, gangster films, if you are a fan of Sopranos, you have to watch this. Now over here on IMDb, they gave it a 6.8 rating. I don't think it's that low. I actually would say it's an 8.9, because I mean, like, it's a good prequel story. It was a very good prequel story. Was it a bit violent? Yes. Was it like shows? I love the way, because see, honestly, I love when they glorify mafia culture and gang culture and stuff like that. To a certain extent, you can understand why they glorify it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the current climate we live in now, oh my God, they're doing terrible things to people. Yeah, welcome to organized crime, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You pay, you owe. You don't pay, or you don't, or you disloyal, or you don't pay what you owe, you get your legs broken, get fucked up and killed or stuffed in, or whatever the case may be. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Or if you go against the big boss, or you go against a certain rival or a certain rival gang, or whatever the case may be, you're going to get killed, or you're going to get hurt, or your family going to get hurt, or whatever the case may be. That's how organized crime was. That's how it is. But as a whole, I thought this very good. I love the way they paid respect to Newark. I saw when they were down, I could tell the places they were filming downtown Newark, everything. It was very, very good. I love the way I even love the cars that they had in there, the classic old cars and everything like that. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great film. So, I mean, like, me myself, I would give it, let's look at the Rotten Tomatoes score.
I was about to say that.
Rotten Tomatoes score, you get, what's this? The Many Saints of Newark. Let's see. What did they give it? Many Saints of Newark gets. Let's see, and I'll show you guys. The Many Saints of Newark. No, not share. Share screen, share. Chrome tab. Many Saints of Newark gets. Many Saints of Newark gets 74. Huh. No, it gets a 59 audience score. Really?
Wow.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's shocking.
I thought it was great.
Too.
And the James Gandolfini,
his son played him, right? Yeah.
His son was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was creepy to me how much he made faces like his father, too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he looked just like his father.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the stories they told. Again, you know, I don't know. I enjoyed this completely. Everybody's taste is different, but I definitely enjoyed this. I enjoyed it completely. So I mean, like, Nerd Pins, I would give it a 4.5 out of 5.
4.5?
Yeah. What would you give it, Mika?
No, I'll give it a 4.
Give it a 4?
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Kenny? You saw some of it, so I mean, like,
from what I saw, so I'll say 4, solid 4.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think it was great. I think it was great. I really enjoyed it from beginning to end. The next one up, I hope you guys have watched this, but man, oh man, have any of you watched Squid Game?
I just finished watching it today.
Whoa, boy! What did you think of that, Mika?
It was, oh man, like it was really gripping. It was heartbreaking in some parts. It really was. Like, it was how you die off of childhood games. Like, damn.
Yeah, don't reveal it for too many people because some people haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Don't kill it for them. But man, did you watch Squid Game, Kenny? Please say yes.
No, I haven't because I looked at it. It just looked at like one of them Chinese movies. Like,
nah,
okay.
Kenny.
No,
it's
you
good.
need to see
it's
that.
Good. It's good.
You need to see that. It's really good.
It's good. So I mean, over here now, this right here has given it the proper rating that it should get. Over here we have
oh, look, it's Jackie Chan. No, it's not. Never mind.
Nah, it's not Jackie Chan. Dude.
Nah. These are Korean people, not Chinese.
All right.
Over here we have Squid Game, TV series made in 2021. It has an 8.3 IMDb rating. Squid Game is basically all right. Well, right here it says hundreds of cash-strapped players accept a strange invitation to compete in children's games. Inside, a tempting prize awaits the deadly high stakes, a survival game that has a whopping $45.6 billion prize at stake. Stars Yang Ye Lee, Greg Chun, Stephen Fu, and a host of other actors.
Jet Li, I see.
Yeah, these are all Korean and Asian actors right here. But I think this movie was this show rather on Netflix was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. It pretty much is like a gruesome game of win or lose. You know what I mean? And what it is basically takes like what they do is grab people that have like gambled or squandered their life savings away or other people's life savings away or money or whatever the case may be. Either they're degenerate gamblers or highly in debt, to see how far they will go to get out of debt. This show, I think it is 9 episodes long, and each episode was absolutely.
Oh, I thought it was a movie. Okay,
no,
I thought this was like a movie.
It's episodic. Definitely check this out. I mean, like, what can I compare it to? It's like watching a fucked up Running Man, Saw, and
Can we say the Hunger Games?
Yeah, and the Hunger Games all mixed into one.
Yeah.
And you know what I love about Asian films on Asian theater or Asian cinema?
It's the karate. I love the karate.
No, not the karate, you racist motherfucker. No, I like the fact that they don't mind showing violence and gore. The stories are always fucked up. The winner, the one at the end, is not always the winner, and all is it like Asian cinema is messed up, man. That's why I think I love it. That's why I think you love it. Like you come to find out the person you've been rooting for the whole time is nothing but a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but Squid Game was absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. A tour de force. A great, like, I mean, I watched this on a whim because I was like, you know what? Let me check this out because
I've seen a lot of fucked up Korean movies. Korean, like fucking Old Boy and all that fucked up type of shit.
Well, if you like Old Boy, you'll like this.
Fantastic. All right.
If you like Old Boy, you will like this. You will definitely like this. This was great. This was absolutely amazing. And all I can tell you is that it's pretty much like a high stakes game where your life is just like snuffed out if you don't win. You know. Right. You start to see that they form factions amongst each other because within all of these, they grab people up. They grab a bunch of people up, and they pretty much leave it to you if you want to join or not. And when you do go there, just get ready for the fuckery. Now, you hopes to win some money and shit like that, but it don't always turn out like that. It is not for children. Do not watch this with your fucking kid and be up there like, oh, you didn't say. This is rated MA. This is rated MA. Like it's very deep. It's very.
Someone said they playing childhood games, so I say mercy all day. Let's go, you bunch of queers.
Yeah, man.
I do mercy and I break everybody off in that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They when they die, they fucking die.
Yeah. Mika, tell them how you felt about this show.
Dying off of Indian skin burning shit.
No.
Oh, you give me twisties. Like, oh, purple nurple.
No, not like that. They just get pops. That's all they get.
Anybody dying playing hide and go get it? Oh, that's got to be rough.
But it definitely reminds me of the Hunger Games, and I don't want to give too much of the story away.
Would you say battle royale? Is there anything like that?
Right?
Shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can say that.
But I love battle royale. That's my shit. Okay.
You can say that. I thoroughly enjoyed it because I kept hearing people talk about like, oh, you need to see Squid Game, and I'm like, when I first saw like the trailer, I'm like, it didn't seem that much to me. But I sat down today and I watched all 9 episodes, and I'm like, holy shit, this show was fucking fantastic. Like, have I seen Superfly?
The classic from the 70s? I used to have the soundtrack.
Who hasn't?
Who hasn't seen Superfly? Like,
why is that being brought up?
I just put it up there. I put it up there for you guys to answer. I don't know. Maybe this person.
That's like asking if we've seen the Mac.
Has there been a sudden resurgence of the super?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like I've seen the recent one that came out like 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, you talking about the like hour and a half long music video?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh wow, I saw the OG. I had the soundtrack with Curtis Mayfield back in the day. Great shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the only Superfly I acknowledge. Not that 3 years ago.
Maybe if there's a new Superfly that
Jimmy Snuka. I mean, are we doing wrestling?
You're fucking hilarious, Kenny.
Jimmy Snuka, the lady killer.
He murdered his wife.
Yeah, the lady killer, Jimmy Snuka, fly through the air.
Yeah, Thomas Christopher Stanton said I haven't seen.
You need to see that.
Could you imagine the tag team Chris Benoit and Jimmy Fly or Superfly Jimmy Snuka, the lady, the broad killers?
Tag team. What would you call a tag team?
Lady killers.
Oh man,
killers.
They'd be dressed real sharp too. And OJ Simpson jerseys.
Oh man,
when they come out, that's right.
Oh man.
Yeah, but Tom is like you have to see the original Superfly. Don't see the updated one. See
the classic. Go watch the classic. Don't see the updated.
Yeah,
see the classic.
Don't see the remake. See the classic.
OG is phenomenal.
Yeah. Man.
And might I add, like also on top of Superfly, you need to see the Mac. You need to see
Hell Up in Harlem.
You know, like the Foxy Brown coffee joints. You need
Sweetback's badass song.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sweetback for sure.
Yeah, and he passed away too.
Watch some Truck Turner, some Petey Wheatstraw. Watch all the Rudy Ray Moore shit.
Yeah, the Devil's Son. Yeah,
Petey Wheatstraw.
Hey, remember for a hot minute, dude, that was my Xbox name because no one else had it, and I was able to keep
Petey Wheatstraw.
Yeah, it was like my Xbox name.
Didn't they take it from you though at one point?
It got for some reason it got censored. Like, what the? There's nothing to censor. Get out of here! And I had to change my name again. Dude, I went through multiple names on Xbox.
Yeah.
Right now it's Dick Richards. Thank God.
Yeah, I love the Dick Richards one. I love the Dick Richards one. What was I about to tell you? We got to get this thing. We got to give what was that? Many Saints and Nerd Pins. What
we did?
Oh, we gave it already?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So next up, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to cover a film that I saw that I actually.
No, we need to give Squid Game.
Squid Game. That's right. Squid Game. What do you give?
That's not like a Japanese porno.
5 nerd pins. I give Squid Games 5 nerd pins. We totally agree on that one. Kenny, watch Squid Game.
I'll check it out tonight.
Watch Squid Game. If you like Battle Royale, like you said, and stuff like that, watch Squid Game. Squid Game was very, very, very good. Very good. And even the ending, you'll be like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but it's good. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about, you know what? Let's look at what the Rotten Tomato score is, okay? Give me 1 second. Let me see
what the Squid Game.
Yeah, for Squid Game. And again, we go by the audience, bro. We go by the audience. The people. The people.
That should sound like a hentai flick, don't it?
The people.
Bunch of tentacles and schoolgirls. That sounds very Japanese.
And again, if you want to check out Squid Game is on Netflix right now. They're about It might get pulled off. They said due to the violence, a lot of the people that are very sensitive can't handle it.
What?
So,
I hear it's super popular though. Like I keep
they're
reading
about to.
it's supposed to
They
be
said they
that
might have
shit.
to pull it
It's
off because a
not
lot of
popular.
people.
Oh.
No, a lot of
Oh, yeah,
people are
that's good.
finding.
So wait, hold on. They'll keep cuties on, but they'll take this
Yeah,
shit off.
exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly. And over here, it has an 87% average audience score, which is actually very, very good. 96% average tomato meter and an average audience score of 87. So it's doing good all the way around. This
That's
one
nice.
is good. This one is good. This is good. I don't even think they gave a critic score because the critics were too busy clutching their pearls while they were watching it and shit like that. So I mean, like, ladies and gentlemen, definitely check out Squid Games. Next up, we are going to give a review on Malignant.
This one I went into super like another fucking female-led movie again.
Right.
But hey, I was shocked, man. Go ahead, but I was shocked. This is a pretty good one.
Okay, so over here we have Malignant, which was released in 2021. This was exclusive, I think, to wasn't it
HBO?
Max.
HBO Max.
Prime. I think.
No, it was on Max.
HBO Max.
I saw it on HBO. Yeah.
Yeah. Which one did I see it on? Was it on Prime or HBO?
HBO.
Yeah,
you got two
Max.
people telling you HBO Max.
Right. HBO Max. It's rated R. It's an hour and 51 minutes. And it says right here, it's a crime horror mystery. Madison is paralyzed by shocking visions of grisly murders, and her torment worsens as she discovers that these waking dreams are in fact terrifying realities. Director James Wan, story by Ingrid Bisu, story by Akele Cooper, stars Annabelle Wallace, Maddie Hassan, George Young, and a host of other actors and actresses that did their job very well. Oh man, where to begin on this? Kenny, take it away on this one right here, bro.
I'm just gonna say, if folks remember Basket Case from back in the days, this has really strong Basket Case vibes without really saying too much yet. It was a really good movie. It was a twist, pretty midway, but you can kind of tell what's going on. But the way they set the shit up was nice, man. Special effects were really cool looking. Man, when they showed that thing, whatever the fuck it was called, that creature looking thing, it was just fun looking, man. I want to toy that little weird, little tumor-y looking fucking guy. Crazy looking, man. That shit was crazy looking too. The way he moved and jerked around.
Yeah, he was killing motherfuckers left and right though.
Yeah.
Like this nigga's fire.
I was thinking the whole time, damn, he's moving with backward joints. Can no one just shoot his ass?
I knew something was up when I saw him running, and I was like, "What the?" Because if you put, me, I'm very
did a pop lock and ran, yeah.
Right. I saw like his arms and the way he was running, like he was fucked up. I was like, "What the fuck?" And he looked backwards. I was like, so I ran it back. I was like, because when he hit the corner, remember when that police guy was chasing him? The police officer was chasing him, and he hit the corner. His elbows were in front of him. I was like, "What the fuck?" Please don't let that be a bad edit. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that.
Bad headed, yeah.
Yeah. So I kept watching it, and I was like, man. But yeah, I mean, like, keep going, Kenny.
Yeah, I was thinking too, man. This bitch got to be super sore by the end of all this is done. Like, holy shit. You think going to like the gym is bad? This bitch got to wake up in all kinds of fucking feverish pains and shit.
actually, the part of Gabriel was done by the contortionist, so
it was all puppet.
Mm-hmm. No, it wasn't puppet.
It was somebody. It was a contortionist. That's
it was a contortionist. Crazy. Yes.
They went old school with it. It wasn't CG, so that's nice. It wasn't all CG-ish.
Right. And I think that's what made this film. Not only that, I enjoyed the cinematography in it, and the cinematography on it, like, literally remind me. I before even reading the credits, or I could have swore Sam Raimi had something to do with this, the one who did Evil Dead 1 and 2, because there was a lot of nods to like that flash horror that Sam Raimi used to do, like, or that he did in the first Evil Dead 1 and 2, like, it was because you saw her like pan up at the clock and the clock zoomed in real quick and stuff like that, like then when they zeroed in on the house and stuff like that, and they had the walls missing, but you can see her walking through and everything like that. I thought it was great. I thought this film was absolutely amazing. I enjoyed every second of it. You know what I mean? Mika, what do you think? What did you think?
It was a bit weird, but I enjoyed it. That's all I gotta say about it.
It was a bit weird, yeah. It was.
You gotta give us some more, Mika. Give us some more meat. Like, come on. What did you How did you feel about it? What did you think? What were your thoughts of it? Like, well, who did you think the killer
no,
was?
I just thought, like the part where Gabriel was slaughtering motherfuckers left and right, yo. I'm like, yo, like this nigga's fucking fire. And like people tried to shoot at him, and he just bobbing and weaving and ducking all that shit, and just get him with the knife, like sweet.
With them backwards limbs too.
Yeah, I think the choreography in here was great.
Yeah,
the action scenes,
amazing.
the fight scenes, the gore was just enough. It was great. Yes. I like how they showed, like, by him being so retarded and fucked up or a malignant tumor, he was able to just lift shit with one arm.
Yeah, and he was using her body as a puppet pretty much too.
Right. He even told her, he said, I can use this body better than you. You don't deserve this shit, bitch. Like,
he was pretty much, if you think about it, he was a mecha pilot. That was his...
Yeah. And what I like is that the reason why she couldn't keep a baby because of him, he kept killing them.
Yeah, he was using him to get stronger. He was boosting himself up. Yeah, going off the nutrients.
Then when he got strong enough, he was like, yeah, I don't need you no more, nigga. He killed the husband. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I liked when they showed him when they were working on like the fucking doctors, when they had the thing fully out of it. That was just fucking freaky looking. And he started cutting his limbs off and shit.
Mm-hmm. Woo! It had a lot of 80 nostalgia.
It did.
Like, types like ultra over the top B movie / grindhouse horror, like cinematography in it and acting and lighting and everything. I even like the way like they would pan, like they took the camera from a low view upward when they would show the red light and everything like that. I thought it was great. I like when she would transition from one reality to another, how the walls would just melt up and just contort and everything like that. And that was literally him fucking with her mind. It was a great film. I think we need more films like that. We totally need more films like that.
Yeah, that scene when she got locked up and she was pretty much butchering all the other inmates with her.
Yeah.
But in her mind, they're just sitting around her and shit and chilling. That shit was Yeah, that was good stuff, man.
I love the way they just made it seem like she was like the host, and like you said, he was the pilot when he would take over and shit like that. And they made her body look limp in some aspects and shit like that. And
he was Rick Huntering the bitch, yeah.
Mm-hmm. This was great. I thought it was great.
It was a great film. I enjoyed it. And I'm not really a horror fan like that, but I enjoyed it.
All right, so we're gonna check out the let me see.
So like I give it about like what, 3.5 nerd pins?
Yeah. What you give it, Kenny?
I'll give it a 4. I liked it. I thought it was great.
I give it a 4 out of 5 nerd pins. I give it a 4 out of 5 nerd pins. I love the quirkiness, the action, and what I like is that it was well paced. I think it was well paced. I think it was done very, very well. And when the action popped off, it wasn't just like you had to wait a very long time to get to like some meat and potatoes of the story. Start people like us. Honestly, it had me. I thought the woman that was excited about taking the pictures, I thought she had something to do with it, because at one point you saw she was real excited about going to the scenes where where like these people were killed at and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But then I was like, nah. But then when I saw her, the main protagonist of the story, having like how can I say, having like these visions and all this other shit, I was like, nah, it's her. And then when the prison scene popped off, I was like, all right, yeah, it's just no time. We know who it is now. Now, who else is it? What I liked as well, it was layers upon layers in this shit. And they left it open to have another film come out. I just hope they don't fucking like just run the gambit with this shit. Just start making Malignant Part 20 and all that other shit. Like they did
just like how they did with The Conjuring.
Like Paranormal Activity and all that
shit. Right. This should be like, I think the most they should push with this is maybe 2 or 3 films, two or three more films. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Over here, it has a score rating of.
That felt like something I'd go get at Blockbuster back in the day. It was
it felt good. I enjoyed it. I totally enjoyed it. Over here, it has a tomato meter of. We don't pay attention to tomato meter. Audience score is 52%. Wow.
You know what? That's weird, because from people I've talked to, they liked it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Can it be I may have to stop using Rotten Tomatoes?
Maybe it's the type of people they're polling.
Yeah. because I thought it was great. It was a breath of fresh air. I'm liking it. I'm really enjoying that they're staying away from a lot of woke content as of recent. Like you get some here and there, but they're not pushing it as much.
You might be honest. Maybe people are complaining it's not woke enough. I've heard people complain about Venom because of that and other movies.
Good.
That might be why it's a 52. So yeah. Which is a shame. People rate movies based on that now. Like it has to have woke content and be like,
based on social culture and shit like that. Like, come on. We don't need all of that shit. We do not need all of that shit. So I mean, like, yeah, we all gave our final score on it. I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was good too.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. 2 films in a series. Yep. Thomas Christopher Stanton says 2 films in a series. Absolutely. I totally agree with you, brother. Yeah, you don't want it to get watered down or washed down or anything the way like you're like, damn, man. Like, damn.
I don't know. You think a series might be overkill?
For this, I think it might be. Like, I don't want to see
the most they should pull out of this is maybe 2 more movies, if that. 2 more movies. That's it. I don't want to see it all the way go up to like 7, like they did with Saw. Saw, they mushed the shit out of Saw, man.
There's like 20 Saw movies, man. A bunch of shit I haven't even bothered seeing.
Although I will tell y'all to watch Spiral with Chris Rock. That shit was good.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Huh?
We were going to do a show on that, and I didn't get a chance to do it. But Spiral was actually very, very good. Watch it. Watch it when you get a chance. That's another movie, ladies and gentlemen, to watch. It's Spiral. Spiral is actually very, very good. And from what I understand, Chris Rock had something to do with writing it.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Chris Rock had something to do with writing it. Well, I think we've covered all of our movies. What we're going to do right now is going to a couple of, because I was going to go into, but I'll possibly save that for next week. Anybody saw Star Wars Visions? Absolutely phenomenal.
I haven't seen it. Honestly, the Star Wars brand's kind of a thing I kind of don't watch at all. Like I know. I watched some of that what is that Bad Batch, and it took a bad turn. I just didn't want to continue watching that shit.
I don't know why they went from using full blasters to like throughout the series they started just stunning everybody. I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not a big. I mean, like, Jesus, I expected like a Republic Commando series, like the game.
That's how it started out.
Where it's gritty and dark. That's how, and now it became just another Disney show. I'm okay.
Star Wars Visions was absolutely very good. It was pretty much like an anime take on Star Wars. I think myself, I enjoyed it completely. Especially the first 3 stories. All of them are good. But you should definitely check them out. We'll possibly do the What If series, maybe next show if you guys want to.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But I mean, as a whole, that was it for all the movie reviews. And I did see what's that, Sweet Girl on Netflix?
I saw that too.
Jason Momoa. That was good. That was very good.
What is that? That sounds like another porno. What is that?
No.
Sweet Girl, made by who? West Coast Productions?
No.
Is Roxy Reynolds on it?
That movie is full of action.
Okay. It was all action, bro. It was good.
All action.
Sweet Girl, starring Olivia O'Lovely, a Lexington Steel production by Mercury Pictures or Mercenary Pictures.
No. No kidding.
No. There's a scene with TT Boy and Mariah halfway through.
No.
There's a Sweet Girl with Jason Momoa. Director, pretty much, what was it? Sweet Girl 2021, rated R, 1 hour, 50 minutes. It has a 5.5 score out of IMDb, which I think it deserves better than that. And it says right here, a devastated husband vows to bring justice to the people responsible for his wife's death while protecting the only family he has left, his daughter. It's director Brian Andrew Mendoza, writer Greg Hurwitz, Philip Eisner, stars Jason Momoa, Isabella Mercedes, I think I pronounced that right. Manuel Garcia Rolfo. And you got Jason Momoa.
Taco Bell. I missed the Mexican pizza. They should have never took that damn thing off the fucking menu.
You like the Mexican pizza? I didn't.
I loved it. That's the only thing I ate there, man. I never gone back since they done.
The Mexican pizza from Taco Bell?
Yeah, that was my jam.
Man, listen. That was the best thing they ever made.
See, exactly. I miss when it had the olives and the tomato, and it was like a special kind of thing. And it slowly became just tomato. And then they took the damn thing off. You'll never see me back again at Taco Bell until they put it back.
Sweet Girl pretty much is a story about a father whose wife is dying from cancer. So he goes to the hospital. Then there was a experimental drug that's supposed to cure cancer, but if you didn't have enough money, you're not going to get it. So she ended up dying, and from there, all hell breaks loose because he tries to confront the big corporate guy that makes this drug, and from there, all hell breaks loose.
The thing was, there was an experimental drug, and the competitor paid the drug company to pull it off the market.
Right.
That's exactly what happened.
True.
So once he found that out, and she couldn't get the necessary medicine that she needs, and she passed away, like that's when all hell broke loose.
Yeah, I don't want to kill it too much for you guys. I should spoil this because this has been out since August 20th.
Yeah.
Where is it on?
Netflix.
It's on
Netflix. Okay.
Yeah, it's on Wokeflix.
Wokeflix.
You know what I'm saying? But it was actually, I'm starting to see a lot of content is literally like dissipating that's woke and shit like that, which is actually good because honestly, nobody wants to be virtue signal and shit like that when they are watching a film or whatever the case may be. Nobody wants to be virtue signal or anything like that, or told what to do, or want political shit pushed into their films. Just tell it, we watch films for escapism. If we want real world, we go to this fucking fake ass news or whatever the case may be, or go to somebody or go to the people that we trust our information from. But as a whole, I'm gonna give a quick review on this. This is a good Friday movie right here. Would I watch it again? Maybe one more time. That's about it. But it's very good. I would say like I give it it's good action. It's well paced. Great psychological thriller. I don't know why they didn't put psychological under there because it is a psychological thriller.
Yeah,
I don't want to tell you too much more about it, but definitely check out Sweet Girl. Sweet Girl is very, very good. Very good. It'll have you with your mouth open at the end, but then again, you're gonna be like, I can see that. Me myself, I saw what was going on by when she was in the apartment. I just had it wrong. I'll just say that much. But as a whole, I would give this a 4 out of 5 nerd pins. I give it 4 out of 5 nerd pins. What do you give it, Mika?
I gave it 3.
3? Okay, that's tolerable. That's really good. And let me see. What was the tomato score on this? Sweet Girl. Sweet Girl got a 41 audience score. Let me share it with you guys. It got a 41 audience score over here.
Wow, I see people really praising the third scene with Angel Vale. It's awesome. You don't see much of her work anymore.
I didn't get to watch Free Guy yet. I got to watch that. I didn't get a chance to watch that yet.
Well, what is that? Free Guy? What?
Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, I didn't get to watch that yet. No, yeah, Free Guy. Yep.
Free Guy. Yeah, I didn't get to watch that either.
I didn't get to watch.
I don't even know what that is. I guess I go watch a trailer.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a thing where he's like in a sim world or whatever the case may be.
I'm seeing something wrong already. How come he ain't got no guns but she do? How come he looks kind of helpless? Well, how come she has an aggressive stance over him in that manner? Red flags already. I'm not a fan of what I see. Yeah. So unless he has guns also, unless he's like this big alpha, type of character, I don't want to see no man get emasculated on film anymore. Those days are done for me.
I also watched, because Kenny, you didn't see Sweet Girl, did you?
No, not yet. I didn't even know what that movie was.
Sweet Girl was actually really, really good, brother. If you get a chance, check it out. Sweet Girl is actually really good. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Sweet Girl was good. I enjoyed it. I would say it's a good weekend movie. You know what I'm saying? Next up, I watched a series that absolutely blew me away. And I watched it off of a suggestion of a good associate of mine. An associate of mine named Lauren Stone I asked her about Fear Street, right? Because she read the books, right? I don't know if any of you guys watched. Did you watch Fear Street, Mika? Oh my goodness!
I haven't seen the show.
If you like shows like Stranger Things, or whatever the case may be. This is like Stranger Things on crack. You know, like Stranger
I see
Things.
Sarah Jessica Parker right there. Huh?
Wasn't Fear Street made by the guy who made Goosebumps?
Yes, yep, exactly, absolutely. R.L. Stein. This was an Netflix.
Oh, the Goosebumps guy?
Yes,
Yeah.
but put it like this. You can
What the
tell
fuck? I don't want to watch nothing about that motherfucker. Get out of here. I'm not watching no fucking Goosebumps movie. She's in 5th grade with the fruit roll up, man.
No, listen to me. It is literally
Scholastic movie. Get out of here.
It's not. That's what I thought too. I watched the first episode and I was like,
Are we gonna review Sweet Valley High next?
No.
Oh my God, leave Sweet Valley High out of this.
Okay, I tell you what, Kenny, hear me out, Kenny. Hear me out.
Man.
Watch 2 episodes. That's all I need you to watch.
All right.
And let me know what you think. Trust me. This is like, this is the shit.
The R.L. Stein movie. What am I doing in my life?
Bro, it's not garbage. I'm telling you. It's actually really, really good.
From the mind that brought you Goosebumps.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I was like, what the fuck? But what I've come to understand after talking to my friend Lauren Stone, she told me that Fear Street is literally like a horror novel, like a complete horror novel, like horror books. Because from what I'm understanding, the stuff Goosebumps that he wrote was his lighthearted fucking shit, and he wrote a lot of other shit that was brutal as fuck.
Did he?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Bro, listen to me. That's the same way I was. I was like, I'm not watching this shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
R.L. Stein. At least let me get, what's his name? What's the dude? The scary stories guy. Let me just get one of them.
Nah, listen to me, Kenny. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. All right, so
next week on Alex Mack.
And it starts from 1994. Part 1, even though the years may be different, but you have to watch it from 1994, and then it goes into the 70s, and then
oh man, this is Lisa Frank, huh? 1994 Lisa Frank era. Nice.
Yeah, bro. Listen to me.
Leave Lisa Frank out of this.
I can't wait to see the binders, all the cool folders with the ponies and the laser grams.
All right, so over here we got Fear Street Part 1, 1994. This is on Netflix. Original title. It was made in 2021. Rated R.
I'm dying over here. You know, my cousin had the Lisa Frank kitten caboodle kit. It had like all kinds of makeup and shit. Yeah, with the unicorns. This feels very similar. Like I'm experiencing a Lisa Frank experience.
You, Kenny, it's not.
And then you open it up and you go, wow, look at all the shit inside of it.
It's an hour and 47 minutes. It has a 6.2 IMDb rating right here, right? Drama, horror, mystery. I would say more so horror than anything. Brutal, gory horror at that. And it says right here, a circle of teenage friends accidentally encounter the ancient evil responsible for a series of brutal murders that have plagued their town for over 300 years. Welcome to Shady Side.
Is it the evil mutant that lived in the park that the one kid saw in his dreams and he went to go there? You like the book? It's a Goosebumps book.
Nah, bro, listen to me. Check it out. It's good. It's really good. Because I was the same way too. I was like, I ain't watching no R.L. Stein.
Yes, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be fucking like on some fake. Because when you think about Goosebumps, that was pretty much soft horror for kids.
You know ooky spooky. I was watching like Hellraiser when that shit was out.
That shit for us, for motherfuckers like us who grew up watching horror, we look at that shit like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, what about the cursed mummy with the hand that came back from the Egyptian vacation?
Yeah, shit.
And like the uncle that comes to tame the villainous evil at the end. Yeah, love the Goosebumps.
Yeah, but
is there a narrator in this? Oh man, I hope he sounds cool.
No,
once upon a dreary night in the 1994, I opened up my Lisa Frank notebook. All right, go ahead.
So over here we have writers R.L. Stein, based upon the Fear Street books by Kyle Kellen and Phil Graziadei, or however you pronounce that part. I'm getting it wrong. Kanai Madeira stars Kanai Madeira, Olivia Scott Welch, and Benjamin Flores Jr. This right here was a treat. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised. The first episode.
What are you doing? I'm sorry. Just look at the screenshot. That looks like they're getting spicy.
No, bro, it's not what you think. It is not.
And you got Sarah Jessica Parker with a hoodie right there. Hey, there he is.
There go our mascot. Hey.
Now you know the show. Good stuff.
Yeah,
Saw
but
him.
Fear Street was very, very, very good. It was brutal. It is not for kids at all. Um, and the thing about it is that most kids are going to click on this shit thinking it's like, in the
Or
veil of
Goosebumps.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It's not. Put it like
Shouts
this.
out to Little Debbie.
It's not. It's not. It is brutal. People and kids get killed in here. Like, on Stranger Things, you got the one girl that got like fucking they didn't show teenagers or kids getting killed too much. In here, people are getting killed a lot.
Oh,
A
man.
lot. A lot. I would say definitely give this a try. I don't want to kill it for you, but if you are into murder mystery, like how can I say? It's like you saw when he went and stabbed that girl, he stabbed the fuck out of her. First episode. I mean, shucked her up.
Wow.
To where like you heard him hitting the ground when he was stabbing her. That's what I'm talking about. It is brutal. And then the thing about it is you'll see that not only one killer shows up, another one shows up.
Damn.
And they started with kind of like
oh man.
Yeah, it gets
one's Lisa Frank, the other one's the Trapper Keeper. Ah, damn. It's getting hot. with the Mead folder with the 3D laser cut design on that bitch.
Shut up.
Oh man. It's dangerous.
Now it has an all-star cast: Kiana Madeira as Dina, Olivia Scott Welch as Samantha Frazier, Benjamin Flores Jr. That was Dina's brother, Julia Raywald as Kate. I mean, everybody. These are great actors in here, and I was like beyond surprised at how well this show kept my attention and how brutal. Again, this is not for children. This should be rated MA. It's brutal. It gets gory. And I mean gory, like motherfuckers getting stabbed through the head, and this ain't no R.L. Stein shit. I guess this is how his shit really is, and the shit we was exposed to back in the day.
Yeah, what network is this on? Where is this on? Netflix, Hulu?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's called Fear Street. Just watch first 2 episodes. Brutal as fuck.
I'm gonna watch the Goosebumps intro first to hype myself up.
No, don't watch it.
Have you ever heard the intro song slaps? I'm just gonna listen to the song real quick while I smoke weed while I watch this.
Actually, what I found is that now that I know he wrote this shit, if I was to ever see Goosebumps again, I'd be like, you fucking pretender, you liar. I know what you can write. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I mean, like, since none of you guys saw this, I'm going to give my review. And my review for this, I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Okay.
Nerd pins. It was that good. It felt like I was watching 80s horror. It was brutal. It was violent, very violent, overly violent. Because I'm expecting because they said if you like Stranger Things, they have suggestions under there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I was like, this shit. But it had like a 80s look, and then I did a little bit of research on it, and a lot of people were offended by it. I said, yeah, let me watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? So let me watch this shit. And I fell in love with it. And it was a good suggestion because at that time, I was kind of like in program limbo. Like I had watched everything I was going to watch, and it wasn't really anything I felt like watching in terms of movies or anything like that. But I happened to watch this, and it was phenomenal.
That's absolutely a glowing review. Phenomenal, huh? It's a big word for this movie.
Yeah, I mean, like it was good. It was good. So I suggest again, this is not for children.
Hold on. You've got to be like the first person under 12 years old who's ever said R.L. Stein was phenomenal. That's amazing.
Watch this, Mika. Watch this, Kenny. Watch this. Okay. And then tell me what you think.
I'll watch it.
Watch it.
I'm ready for the spooky evening.
Yeah, watch it. Yeah. You know what it's like? It's like a combination of Scream, Friday the 13th, and
Nightmare
Evil Dead.
Really?
Okay.
No bullshit.
That's a lot to live up to by saying that.
Watch it, bro. I was pleasantly surprised. I couldn't believe R.L. Stein wrote this, but then when you start talking to people that read R.L. Stein's real work, not that kiddish goosebump shit, they be like, oh no, his books, he be killing everybody and like murder this, murder that. And they're supposed to go through a timeline and they be getting killed and and it made me want to look for some of his older, like his real work, not that goosebumps
Are
shit.
you sure, man? I mean, this looks like a Hardy Boys mystery.
I shit you not, bro.
It's a Hardy Boys mystery. Remember those books?
I shit you not. It was actually really good. It was really good.
I want to cross over. I want to cross over with the gang from the Mystery Machine and the Hardy Boys. And they investigate this, whatever's going on here, and R.L. Stein tells them like there's a mummy or something on the loose.
Like you're familiar with Supernatural, right?
Somewhat.
Yeah, did you see the Scooby-Doo episode?
Huh?
Yeah, there was a Scooby-Doo episode of Supernatural.
Is R.L. My new name on Steam is gonna be R.L. Stein. I'm changing it today. That's a gangster name now. R.L. Stein.
R.L. Stein.
Oh man!
Oh, Jesus Christ, y'all are killing me today.
I'm buying stock in Need tomorrow, and and
I'm buying stock in Lisa Frank. As a matter of fact, some nail polish company has a Lisa Frank collection. I'm thinking about getting that.
Get on top of that. Yeah, I'm gonna start buying some Georgetown Hoyas Bulldog backpacks again. So I'm gonna rock with that.
And over here we have an audience score of 63%, tomato meter 83%. We don't pay attention to anything tomato, but I'm telling you, Kenny, it's not what you think, bro. I was totally surprised with this film. Totally surprised with this. Well, it's a show. It's 3 of them. It's Fear Street 1994. Then I think the other one is 1984 or something like that.
Does it have a catchy theme song like the Goosebumps show?
No. It just starts up and it's just violence. That's it.
They don't have R.L. Stein walking up a hill with a briefcase, and the briefcase opens, all little pages go into town, and that's where all the scary stories come from.
Nope.
No? Oh,
not at all, brother. Not at all. Not at all. This shit had me like this. At first I was watching it like this. I was like, oh shit. And it was just like from there on, just murder, blood, murder. I was like, the fuck. And what made me ask is that my friend, she's read like R.L. Stein books. She was like, oh yeah, he kills everybody all the time, most of the time in his books.
Oh yeah, like the one with the cursed monkey paw and the hot dog. That was
it's
violent.
That shit, again, that's the work that we've only seen, or like Fox would introduce us to. His real books out there, I hear that they're brutal as fuck. He's up there almost with Stephen King.
Like I know, like when Libby got caught in the candy room by the evil mutant in the comic book episode. Oh man, violence, unbridled violence. Adam West was in that episode. He played the mutant, so it's caliber acting. Look at Goosebumps and Adam West. He played the evil mutant. So we're in good leagues.
Well, at this point,
I'll check it out tonight.
I
owe it that much. I'm laughing so hard at it.
Pull out some fire.
It's making me laugh so hard. I feel like I have to watch it now.
Oh my God.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the segment where we show off some things or show things that we have either gotten in the mail, we have purchased, or whatever the case may be.
So
my wonderful friend. Yeah, right. Well, I didn't get it this week.
Nice.
I got some shit now that protect me from gonorrhea. Got burnt once, but it was only gonorrhea. I received some beautiful art, some wonderful art from my good friend Courtney Rose Dameron, or Courtney Rose Art. If you ever want to commission her, I will leave links down in the description below so that you can commission her. She does fantastic art. And again, her stuff is geared more. She can draw whatever you want, but at the same token, most of her art is mature based, as you can see right here. I'm trying to cover up the yogi.
Nice.
She draws beautiful. Now, I mean, stunning art. I love her art. I love her books. Right here, I'm going to try to show as much as I can without revealing the goodness. But at the same token, we all adults. Your kids shouldn't be watching. Your kids shouldn't be watching this shit anyway. And
unless
she signed
cool.
it for me as
cool
well.
Kids.
Man, I am loving this art right here. Look at this. Hold on, let me go through this book for you guys. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I don't show nothing too explicit right here. Beautiful artwork, as you can see.
Yeah, that's nice work. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, that looks nice.
I'm loving the way she drew this right here. Where is it at? Wait, hold on. This right here, I have to read this. I don't know if you guys can see it with the glare and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yes, and she always sends me wonderful art right here. I'm loving the way she drew the monsters in the back here.
Looks like a coworker of mine.
Damn, for real?
In the face.
Is that the one that was sick all the time and shit you used to tell me about?
Oh, that motherfucker looks like a corpse. Yeah, yeah. During the heat of COVID, motherfucker came to work, eyes red, rashy skin. I was like, don't be around me at all, man.
Yeah, that is nice.
That's
beautiful,
good
isn't it? Isn't it? And again, you can commission her. I believe description and links down below so that you can commission her work if you want her. She's very busy all the time, though. But if you happen to get a hold of her, she will do whatever you ask for. She does wonderful art. I don't give a fuck if you see it. Fuck if you see it. But yeah, I'm really loving the way she drew this character right here, the big muscular troll-looking guy up here at the top, like a muscular Shrek.
Yeah.
But her name is Courtney Rose Art. You can look for her online. I'll make sure that she allows me to leave her links up below, but more than likely she will. Next up, a wonderful friend of mine, Patrick Riley, who has done a lot of work for heavy metal. He's done a lot of art for heavy metal and such. Sent me some more art. I think I showed you guys in one of my streams one of his other books that he sent me. It was his graphic novel. And he sent me this.
Yeah, nicely sealed and everything.
Mm-hmm. That's what Wonderful Friends get you. Wow. And he sent me Sword and Sorcery sketchbook.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's fresh.
This is his sketchbook. As you can see, he has a art of Skeletor in here.
Mm.
There we go. That's better, right?
Yeah, that's nice.
That's fresh.
He's done a lot of work with heavy metal.
Oh, wow.
Similar to Frazetta and what's the name? Did you ever like Frazetta's art?
Yeah, of course. Death Dealer, fantastic.
Yeah,
sure.
man.
I got the fucking mask on pre-order, of course.
Mm. That's nice.
Wow, look at this. I'm loving this dragon right here. And I love barbarians and stuff like that. I love barbarians. Absolutely love barbarians. I don't want to ruin this, but there are some other awesome pics in here. Skeleton Warrior. I love the way he did the feet right here. I love villains with big feet and big hands, or like heroes and villains. I don't like my heroes and villains with small feet and small hands and shit like that. I'm loving the way he did this princess head right here too. And hopefully the lighting, you can see this a little bit better now that I added some lighting to this. But yeah, this is the wonderful art from both my friends and artists and comic book writers and creators, Patrick Riley, who's done work for Patrick O'Reilly, who's done work for Heavy Metal, and Courtney Rose Art. She does a lot of illustrations and ink work and art for various comic books and stuff like that. She gets commissioned. So if you need any of these individuals' information, it will be down in the description below. Mika got me a pair of shades as well that she stole from somebody in New York. When she went there, she hit them in the head and took their shades. In the meantime, Mika, while I go get those shades so I can show them to everybody, you show them what the hell you got new.
Before you leave, I have this on vinyl, the soundtrack to Stranger Things 3.
Awesome. Keep talking till I come back.
It's just basically a whole bunch of 80s shit. It's a whole bunch of 80s. It has The Who, Madonna, Foreigner, John Mellencamp, Pointer Sisters, REO Speedwagon, Wham, Weird Al, Corey Hart, Tina Marie, all of that. And,
shit, that's fresh.
Yeah, and it also comes with a 45 of when them two kids sang the Never Ending Story.
That's dope. Yeah.
This I got, it came out in 2019. I never got the chance to show this because I don't know, but yeah, it's a double album, and it comes with an extra 45. The records do get smaller and smaller. The next one I have is this. This is basically, it was made for Record Store Day 2019. I'm a big fan of Beck, the singer. I mostly grew up listening to his shit in junior high, and yeah, this is what the vinyl looks like.
Wow, that's a vinyl?
Yes, this is the vinyl.
Oh man, that's tiny.
Yeah, it's a 3-inch. It's a 3-inch, and it was made specifically for this.
That's never saw one that was freaking tiny. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this does work. This is a Crosley Rsv3. This was made for Record Store Day in 2019 as well. It only plays 3 inches. It does work on batteries. It works with USB, just attach the adapter, plug it to the wall and play.
That's actually pretty fresh looking. I like how small it is. It's pretty cool.
No, when I saw this, I was like, I had to get this shit. And if y'all people are interested in it, it's only $52 on Amazon. I say go pick it up. If you are a music fan like me, and you like nostalgic shit, yeah, this is definitely something to get. But yeah, they have of these. They only have a little bit of vinyl made this size. The next one I'm trying to get is the fucking Beastie Boys.
Yeah, didn't one of the Beastie Boys die from cancer?
You talking about MCA?
Yeah.
Yeah, another one passed too, I believe.
Wow, real. But you gotta understand,
yeah,
you gotta understand, these motherfuckers was adults when we were kids, kids, and they were grown.
Yeah. I was showing Kenny my tiny vinyl. He was like, it's so fucking tiny.
That's tiny. Look at that.
I love it though. I love that shit though, man.
Yeah, here we go.
Great. Happen to get some books from Indie Vault too. They do a lot of independent comics that are actually very, very good. Very good. What else you got, Mika?
No, I was telling him about Stranger Things 3 and how the album came with a 45.
Yeah, never.
Hold up. I just had the shit. Oh, the album came with the 45. Remember the two kids were singing the Never Ending Story?
Yeah.
This is it right here.
Oh, wow.
It came with the album.
Never Ending Story.
Yeah.
I hate that song. I do. I don't like it. And I like everything else they've made. Kaja Gugu and Jamal made.
Yeah.
I like everything else they made. I hate that song.
Why Nobody likes the never-ending story.
I don't like it. I don't like it. And you know, I like a lot of fantasy type shit and 80s shit, but I've never liked that song, Never Ending. I like everything else he's made. I never liked Never Ending Story. Dream of mine.
And I got some
Action Park.
Yes.
Everybody used to get fucked up at Action Park when I was growing up. No bullshit. People used to get like they rides wasn't fixed right. People like you go down that slide, you getting cut. Action Park was fucked up. You ever went to Action Park?
I was too young for Action Park back in the day. My mother was not trying to take me to no fucking Action Park.
Man, motherfuckers used to be like, I survived Action Park and shit. No bullshit. Action Park was fucked up, man. Action Park was fucked up.
Did anybody see the documentary Class Action Park?
Yeah, bro, they ain't lying. But we still used to go to that motherfucker. That and Boatcraft we would go to. Two of the most fucked up, unmaintained, unkept parks ever. Unkept parks ever. Also wanted to show you guys. You finished, Mika, or no?
I had like some books. I don't think that
No, we want to see your books, baby. I'm glad that you read.
I mean, like,
I didn't think you could read. I didn't think you could read.
Y'all seen them already. This is the 30th anniversary edition of Sandman from Neil Gaiman.
Wow, I didn't know you read Sandman. See, look at that. They learn something new every day.
Yeah, I love them in ECW.
Yeah, so it's like I have this. I had this for a while. Like this book been out for a while.
Right.
But I saw this and I was like, I have to get this. And of course, you saw like the DC Comics encyclopedia that I had. Yeah, this joint right here. I need to build my shelf. I have my shelf like sitting up against the wall for like months.
Does that neon? I don't mean to interrupt you. Does that neon light back there say gem?
No, it says love.
Oh, I thought it said gem. I was about to say, oh shit, that's what's up.
Man, if I found a gem neon light, I would get that shit.
So Kenny, wait, we gotta ask Mr. Macho right here. Kenny, you never watched Gem? Tell the truth.
No, I haven't. I
fucking really liar.
No, 100%.
Liar.
100%. I never have. I had two older brothers that would beat the daylights out of me.
I watched Gem. There's actually some songs on there I like on Gem too, bro. Gem.
I hope the pages are dry.
Gem.
I also have
this. Who's that? Luke Skywalker and George Lucas?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Of Star Wars. This is based on the lost interviews from the Lucasfilm archives. So yeah, like I have this. I hope.
I'm surprised you could tell who that is just from the cover. Like I couldn't tell who the hell that was.
Nah, I know. Yeah. Trust me, bro. I got a keen eye for everything.
Especially George Lucas. He looks totally different in that picture. Like what?
Yeah,
that's that Lucas money that got him big and burly like that.
Of Star Wars
took his neck away too. That turkey neck.
Yeah, that Lucas money did it.
Yeah, this book is $85. I am happy to have this in my book.
Wow, that is a great piece right there. I would love to read that one day.
Yeah, well, when I find a better cover, I'll let you hold it.
Okay. Okay. I would love to read that. Kenny, anything you get new this week you want to show off or not really?
I don't have a camera, but I got like a box ass range that I have to run through.
What?
Like box ass range shit. I got like a motorcycle, 2 figures, 3 figures, and like 3 or 4 weapon pack dealies.
Yeah, here's my record player too today.
No, I know. I was watching while I was grabbing up stuff and everything.
Oh,
like that.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's my whole show and tell for Tough Nerd Toys.
All right, yay, Mika show and tell, yay. I sure was that missing. Yeah, sure was that missing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my wonderful friend Mika. I'm telling you, I got the best friends ever. I mean, like they just be like, let me get this poor ass nigga some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this poor ass nigga some shit. Mika was thinking of me and picked me up a pair of Armani Exchange glasses. Right here. See? Got me a pair of Armani Exchange right here. I'm going to put these on for you guys so you can see.
I would have just got you some Roy bands, not Ray bands, some Roy bands. from Ray's brother.
You in the American dream, baby. I like them. They fit very snug. I love them. I like them the whole.
Oh, they're fresh, yeah.
I like these. And you know what? These are made out of those lenses. A lot of people that don't wear sunglasses, they'll be like, why are you wearing them sunglasses at night? If you got the right type of lenses, photo lenses, you can see at night. They lighten up at nighttime so that you can see right through them. I know a lot of people like myself. I will wear sunglasses at night, although I have different shades, a lighter shade that I'll wear at night. But like these are one of the ones that you can wear at nighttime. You know what I mean? Thank you very much, Mika. I love you very much.
You're welcome. So, like I told him before, like truth be told, like those weren't the shades that I wanted to get him, but the ones that I was looking at, I'm gonna get it for him anyways.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Because when you're in front of a bunch of lights like this, you should wear shades. Like me myself, I have like a studio light here and one here. You know, and after a while, those lights start like irritating your eyes, drying your eyes out and stuff like that. So, you know, I wear a pair of shades and stuff like that. Not to mention, I love shades too. Love shades. You know what made me really like shades? You'll be surprised what made me like shades. One, all right, it was three things.
Stalking people?
Well, yeah. Cobra. Remember the movie Cobra?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Cobra made me like shades as a little kid. Magnum PI made me like shades as a little kid.
Oh gosh.
Ships made me like shades as a little kid. What was that? What's that other one? The Terminator made me like shades as a little kid. Oh God, it was another one too. Gosh, and it was one of my big. Believe it or not, do you remember the toys called Cops and Crooks?
Yes.
Do you remember Turbo Two-Tone?
The gangster, yeah.
Yeah, the bad guy. Oh, he always had on shades and shit like that. I love Turbo Two-Tone because he used to always wear shades and shit. And Doc from G.I. Joe. Doc from G.I. Joe. He would wear glasses or shades.
Oh, he had the shades.
Same thing with Sergeant Slaughter with the shades.
What happened?
Same thing with Sergeant Slaughter with the shades.
Yeah, exactly. Like I always like sunglasses.
Scrap iron.
Yeah, exactly.
Scummy ass scrap iron.
Yep. Scrap iron was that dude. And whether you know it or not, his face was the one was scarred up in Major Bloods.
Oh, was it? Yeah. You had who else? Low light too.
Mm-hmm.
Had the red ones.
Yep. I love shades, man. Love shades. But yeah, man, I don't know. So a couple of things in the news. What do you think about that Gabby Petito situation? As I said before, that dude didn't go nowhere. He didn't go nowhere. I was telling people before, dude like him didn't go anywhere. He stayed right there. You understand what I'm saying? People like, oh, he done left the country. I was like, nah, him and her, I honestly believe they both were getting high, and I believe he get high. You understand what I'm saying? Shit got out of control. He twisted a cat. Buried her.
mean, y'all both saw the body cam footage, right?
I mean, they did say that. You know, they got into an argument before the whole thing went down. You know,
but can we just note about her personality? I mean, if y'all saw she was talking about vibes and blah blah. I mean, come on, who wants to go on dragging a boyfriend to go to some film? See, now I'm getting heated up because I think I almost understand how dude was. Like, I don't want to do this. Don't drag me. I don't want to put my face on the fucking camera. Now you're making me a fool for all these people and we traveling and you're putting on dumb faces and hashtagging my life. That's just my take. I can kind of see where he'd be like you know, I'm pussy might be fantastic, but mentality, that broad was loopy for real. She's one of them.
They both were damaged goods because I watched this It's pretty much not an autobiography, but look into both of them. And
it takes two to tango. Yeah.
No, he had issues too. He had separation issues too. Like he didn't want to let her go, and then one minute they engaged, next minute they not. They had a very toxic relationship from what I was reading. They had a very toxic relationship. And I hate to say the word toxic because I don't want to sound like these other jokers out here, but they had a toxic relationship and there was a lot of abuse from both ends in that relationship. One of them, sooner or later, somebody was bound to get it. You know what I'm saying? If not, no, seriously. Because from what I understand, she had a problem with her hands, so did he. But he didn't want her to have no friends. He didn't want her to go anywhere. And
I still don't see nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm your friend, bitch. What friends do you need?
Yeah, I understand, but he ain't even want her to have female friends, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just crazy. It was crazy. Like they were together but not together. Then they broke up, got back together. They were they met in high school and all that other shit.
Oh, that's already fucked up. And you don't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's already fucked up.
And
you shouldn't be with nobody from high school. Y'all both retarded.
Yeah, but you know, like the thing is that this shit don't take no rocket scientist to figure out. He killed her. If you black people.
Who else would have? I mean,
exactly. You don't come back with my daughter. I'm like, where the fuck my daughter at, bro? Like,
any lawyer that first two? I mean,
yeah, and I believe, and honestly, like I put on my post, I honestly believe that the parents helped him get a burner phone, and they've been communicating with him. They've been giving him money and doing
his parents, right?
Yes.
It's your parents. You only have one set of kids and parents.
I told everybody on Facebook days ago, before she even popped up, when they was looking for her, I was like, she dead, man. I just have this good intuition on when it comes to people who are dead or alive, and I'm usually not wrong. And I was like, she's dead. You know what I'm saying? I said, if it's not a publicity stunt, she's dead. And I said, the way he just popped up back home like it was fresh, nah, like you got some explaining to do.
See, one hell of a publicity stunt. Good Lord.
Yeah, people in the hood, or like how I can say, people in the urban setting, you don't come back. That's just like me and you and going out, Mika. No, I come back, I go home and everything like that. Like we was going out. It wasn't even some shit where I dropped you off home. Where I just came back home. You went with me all day with me. Then I just come back home by myself.
Yeah, I'll just wind up missing. I'll just stay
missing. You just missing. And I just come back home by myself. Then I disappear for a while. Something ain't right. And if you are missing, then they know what it is. That simple. I don't know why people was going through all these equations and be like, well, you know, it could be, bro, he killed her. He killed her or know where the fuck she at.
It could be.
Yeah, this could actually be. Maybe if you really
like I said, it was Lacey Peterson all over again.
And you know what get me too? You got people out there, oh, this blonde white woman, missing blonde woman syndrome and shit. All right, then let Scooby-Doo some of the ones you know missing and nigga, bring it to the forefront. The internet figured that shit out like days before it was even, while they still looking for it. They were like, the bitch dead. Like, she dead, bro. Now y'all need to find the body.
What helped? You know what helped? Because
I was the one who told everybody.
A big YouTube figure. Her fans and followers were like,
exactly. That's just like me. If I go missing, ain't nobody really gonna say shit. Don't nobody really know me. They know me, but not. They be like, yo, y'all seen Danae? Like maybe he might pop up in a conversation, but motherfuckers ain't gonna be worried about me being gone. They be like, he probably in the barrel somewhere, or he don't want to be bothered or whatever. Like, and this shit could go on for months. You know what I'm saying? My ass could be sitting somewhere turning into bones. You know what I'm saying? Turning into bones. And people still just think like maybe I'm just, out hanging out or I don't want to be bothered and stuff. I'm not that popular of a figure. Now let Jada Pinkett Smith go missing. Then you're going to know. People going to be like, we need to find her, or like she's missing. Let Will Smith go missing. Let, who else? Anybody, any YouTube figure, any prominent YouTube figure that goes missing.
Yeah, the chocolate rain guy.
Going to bring it to attention. This is not a racial or color issue or anything like that. Oh, I'm mad because they didn't look for other black girls. Even though people trying to make it to the, even though people worry about these black people that's missing, why don't you bring it to the forefront?
Right.
Put it on the internet. Be like, yo, let's try to find such and such and such, or let's find out who's killer. Because you know what? That could bring about a whole new different culture or subculture of people that literally are online finding people that are missing or gone or dead.
Oh man, could y'all imagine if the Popeyes chicken lady went missing? The commercial lady?
Man. Oh man. Yeah, it'd be a problem then. It would be a total problem right then.
Oh God.
So I don't see why they're going all nuts about. I'm just now seeing there's a sequel to Orphan coming out. Orphan was actually pretty good. Orphan was actually pretty
What's
good.
Orphan? Is that the video game? I remember I had a video game on PS2. Is that the video game from back in the day, Orphan?
No.
No, Orphan was like it was this badass kid that they fucking adopted, and come to find out he was kind of like a spawn of like Satan and shit like that. Orphan was actually pretty good. Orphan was actually pretty good. And he
come to find out he's just retarded.
Yeah, with superpowers, right? Okay.
Hey, they're super strong. What do you expect? He can lift a bus with his tongue.
Oh my god! I just read an article that Little Uzi Vert's $24 million diamond, 24 million forehead diamond got ripped out.
His head.
Oh, good.
Yeah, somebody snatched that. Oh my!
Snatched that shit out his fucking head. Number one, like, what the fuck you doing some crazy shit like that to be? Man, this is nigga shit. This is nothing but nigga shit right here. You get money, you don't know what to fucking do with yourself. So you put a $24 million rock in the middle of your fucking forehead for somebody to rip it out.
You know what I watched too, and I'm gonna leave it on this one. As far as movie and TV show reviews, I watched He-Man in the Master Universe, the new one.
How was that?
I actually like that better than I did the Masterverse one. Here's why. I don't mind somebody doing their rendition of Master Universe. And yeah, I understand this is slated for children. People who are not listening, you SJWs and shit out there that are gonna keep that literally roll over what I just said, that I know it is for children. I know it is a children's Masters of the Universe, but it did better storytelling and representation of He-Man and the Master Universe in a future setting than the Masterverse ones that was promised to adults. So yeah, and I wasn't expecting nothing from this He-Man or the Master Universe or anything like that. The new one, the one that's kind of like childish, that's done in the CGI format, but it's actually very good, and each episode got better and better. Do I mind that they made Ram Man into a woman? No, because this one tells a story of Eternia and way into the future, like 1,000 years into the future.
So these aren't even the same characters, basically.
No. Adam is pretty much like a lost son of King Randor, but they did keep to what I like is that they did better storytelling in terms of classic characters than what the Kevin Smith one did. I mean, like you can see who's going to become Too Bad. When their transformations were through the roof. It was a bit dark to be a kid's show.
What about Booker T? Is King Booker in this one too?
No King Booker. Nope. Thank God for that.
No King Booker. I can't stand you.
It showed a lot of He-Man fighting. He has a signature move, which is good. Battle Cat was cool. Evil Lynn was cool. Trapjaw was cool. Beastman was cool. Everybody was good. And I like the dynamic that they have now in this new Master Universe show. It's pretty much where though King Randor's son got kidnapped by Keldor, which turns out to be Skeletor.
Oh, so you mean he's not an alien from Planet Skeleton Head?
No. This one makes more sense than the one that they gave us as the adult version.
Thank God, man. That shit made me annoyed. Like, come on.
It wasn't no girl power and I can beat up everybody. Everybody was working together to try to get rid of. And Skeletor was a brute in this. Like,
hey, be honest, does his voice sound better than Revelation's voice, Skeletor?
Bro, I'm telling you,
Skeletor was just Joker in the other one.
It was just like, put it like this. They held to a lot of the character traits. Like before Trapjaw is Trapjaw, he was whom? Cronus. And he worked with Skeletor. They had it to where him, Cronus and Evil Lynn were working together, and they worked for Skeletor. You understand what I'm saying? And it was just done very well. Now the CGI is very childish, of course. You know, it's made for children, but it's done very, very well. I mean, like I was in awe, you know, because after that Kevin Smith debacle, I was just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm like, I'm not even gonna go into it or anything like that. But this was done very, very well. The CGI was for what it was good. You know what I mean? They showed He-Man using his strength and everything like that. He was the main focus in the show, along with other ones. And yes, the black girl is Teela, and the sorceress is black, but I don't mind because once you watch the story, you'll see why. When Evil Lyn transforms, that's when Beastman transforms. It looks great. That's Trapjaw.
He looks kind of cool. I don't mind that look.
I'm telling you, bro.
I don't mind it.
On this.
I'm telling you, for it to be, you look at it as though a futuristic He-Man story, and he didn't try to make it seem like this is the lore, because he actually mentions old, like when it comes to Orko, you come to find out that that was that it was a amulet or a MacGuffin that was left over with Orko's consciousness and magic left in it that they stuck into a robot body. So he still thinks he's Orko in a way, but he's being shown like, look, this is what happened. Like it's been thousands of years before you've been gone. You know what I mean?
That looks pretty cool right there, Skeletor.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
not bad looking, man. It's kind of
the animation that they had for his face and shit like that. He was evil as fuck in this show. It's very, very dark, very dark.
Would you say the characters are overall more likable than fucking Revelations?
Yes. And I wanted to shit on this, but it's actually better.
That's interesting, huh? Would have never expected that.
Me either. I thought this was going to be some more woke nonsense and shit like that. And it does have its kiddie jokes in there. But as the series goes on, it gets darker and darker and darker to where like it's not even funny no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it started out with a couple of like fun things and stuff like that. You thought of, you know, like especially with Cringer. Cringer has a youngling and shit like that. And every episode goes into character or it develops on every Master Universe character on here, as on the good side. And even on the bad side, you see some background to him and shit like that. Say like the first episode and shit like that, it was about Teela, okay? But it was about Teela and Teela finding Adam. Do you understand what I'm saying? Getting the sword to him and everything like that. You find out a little bit about Teela. Then after that, it was more about Adam. It was more about Adam and his father's relationship. Then they gave you a little bit of backstory on what was that Ram girl or whatever the hell she is, Man at Arms up. But it was basically all centered around He-Man and the Kingdom. And in this one, Prince Adam is not he's not a prince. He's with the tribe of tigers, like where this tribe of talking tigers that are on Eternia and shit like that. It's great. It's great. It's great. And you start to see they mash together like Man at Arms pretty much helps make weapons and shit for them too as well. It's cool. I was surprised at it.
This was on Netflix?
On Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's way better. Way better than the Masterverse. I was just in awe. I was like, what the fuck? Because I'll give anything a try once. You know what I'm saying? I'll give anything a try once. Now, Pins, I'll give it 4 out of 5 nerd pins. It's that good. It's that good. And again, this was written by, who was this? This was written by, what's his name? Gosh, I know it was a Robert David. Robert David stars Antonio Del Rio, Greg Giffen, and David Kay. And it was done very, very, very well. Very well. Like, Adam doesn't seem like someone, what do I have to do? Like, Adam is fighting, doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Even before he became He-Man, they were fighting and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like a rogue band of like masters and shit like that. It's good. His father, it's points in there where his father doesn't really doesn't want to accept what the fuck, like by him having that sword. He like, yo, you gotta get that sword up. He's like, I'm not giving you this sword. You know, Adam was like, I'm not giving you this sword. He says, I'm your son. He said, you got to trust in me. I haven't done nothing bad yet. He said, but no, I know about this sword because like evidently a war happened. You follow what I'm saying? Well, like that sword like brought upon corruption. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, you got to give me that sword. I mean, like, yeah, I know you're my son and I missed you for a long time, but you don't give me that sword. The guard's going to capture you. He said, no, they're not. He said, either we going to fight then. You know what I'm saying? It's good. I didn't. This could have been the storyline for fucking
Revelations.
That's a damn shame. Wow.
And this is the kid version. And of course, when you look at it, like even the fight scenes are better. They're not as violent, but like really? I mean, like I mean, like motherfuckers is getting like shit thrown in the buildings and all sorts of shit. Like it's borderline very violent. You know what I'm saying? But it's good. But like when Skeletor gets changed, when Keldor gets changed into Skeletor, it's kind of like a dark. From there on, it turns completely black. Like the shit get dark. But I mean, I thought it was very good.
I'm glad it's still Keldor and not some alien fucking nonsense.
Nope. It was Keldor, Randor's brother. I thought it was great. So I mean, I don't know. If you guys get a chance, check it out. It was great. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you guys on it, but definitely check it out. I know a lot of people that are turned off from Master Universe because of the Kevin Smith shit, but this right here, the Master Universe, the kid version, He-Man in the Master Universe, Master Universe Revelations, He-Man in the Master Universe, good. I have to say, it's very good. So I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, before we close this out, any closing thoughts, Kenny?
Nah, I think we did a good show.
Mika?
No, I agree. Before anything, people follow me, Instagram. What is it? YNBS _ Pinky Tuscadero, PINKIETUSCADERO. You can check out my mixtape series, A Touch of
Awesome. We will have links down in the description below for you guys, so you'll know how to get it, how not to get it. Kenny, any stuff you want to plug, anything you want to put out there?
Shit, go to my Instagram. It's linked at the bottom. Pictures of my dick are on OnlyFans. Have fun.
You smell that? That's the smell of death. The smell of death. Mika, you got an OnlyFans, Mika?
No, I have no OnlyFans. Sorry.
Why not? That's where you can make that bread. You don't got to work at Amazon no more. Nothing like that.
What? Like feet pics?
Nah.
I think I get money for my feet. I got pretty.
Nah. They want to.
What? Biscuit pics? I'm not going on OnlyFans.
Why not?
Number one, I'm too old for that shit.
Nah, that's the ones that's selling. They want their own. Hey there, Mika, do your dance. Keep that biscuit in the pants. If Kenny got an OnlyFans, you gotta have one. All my co-hosts from now on gotta have OnlyFans because I need.
You don't have an OnlyFans.
I'm gonna go to Kenny's OnlyFans. I'm gonna be like.
Listen, as much shit I have in my closet, I can make an OnlyFans page.
You need to make that OnlyFans. make that real money. Make that real money while the getting is good.
Yeah, I can.
This at the point now, men ain't making the money. Men ain't making the money. These women out here making the money because they got that OF. They got that OF. I'd love to see you become rich off that biscuit, man.
Oh my goodness. This dude has basically became my pimp talking about.
Man, I go on OnlyFans. My old ass, that shit'll fall right off in my hand. I'm like,
bloop.
Like, oh, it's old. I use it a lot. I use that shit a lot. It's old.
You know what? I really can't imagine Janae with an OnlyFans talk about that shit fall off and then you got shit oozing out of it and stuff.
Tell these hoes it's well seasoned.
Well seasoned. Don't mind the color. So what? It's green and brown.
So what? It got a few little bumps on it. That's nothing.
It's ribbed for your pleasure. Yeah.
Ribbed. It's ribbed for your pleasure. For your pleasure.
like a piece of corn on the cob. Good time.
Yeah, right. Every time they go in there, be like,
yeah.
Y'all fucking retarded. Oh Lord. No, but I'm not making an OnlyFans, guys.
Oh man. Well, if you decide to make that OnlyFans, let me check it out first. I'm a paying customer. I pay for the biscuit.
You do 2 pages. Do the free one, the tease them in, and you do the premium.
I do have a photographer friend that does want to shoot me, but I'm not doing OnlyFans.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Man, your juicy ass get up on that screen. You're gonna make all that money, nigga.
fuck out of here, yo.
Yeah, go up there and make all that fucking OnlyFans money. Make that OnlyFans money. She gonna get all
that shit.
Huh?
Didn't they ban that shit? No, they didn't.
No. That was a marketing ploy, I think, man.
The made them cave in.
I think that was a marketing ploy just to bring more people to it.
Yeah, right. The hoes made them cave in, but you have bitches was scrambling for a minute. They were like, "What the fuck?"
They're like, "No."
Yeah, the hoes were fucking just crying about the shit.
They was man. They was
That-
about to
you
have
know
to
what,
get
that was
jobs
funny to
again
see
and
them
shit like
for a
that,
bit.
man.
We're
Listen,
gonna have
That
to go to
was funny to see them
Walgreens
squirm for a
and
bit. It really
Walmart.
have to go back and apologize to their boss and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's why I said like Amazon's always hiring. You don't need no GED. If you got a driver's license, that is great as well. They need drivers.
Well, I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We had a wonderful show. We're about to dock this ship back because it's falling apart. You know, we always steal a ship from the Photon HQ. Now we got to take it back. We all go our separate ways. Mika flies off into the sunset. Kenny, I go to talk to him. He just turns and walks away from me and shit like that. And me, I go back to pressing buttons in the telecommunications center, and nobody respected me. So So we hope you guys enjoyed the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with people. Share this with anyone. Check out my gameplays on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You will see me fail, curse, and yeah, we will we'll also have people inside of the party on Xbox that are saying all sorts of outrageous things, so on and so forth. But yeah. Oh yeah, we got some action figure reviews that are gonna be uploaded this coming week, so be on the lookout for that. We also got I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to monetize my gaming channel because they told me I can monetize it now. And yeah, just check out Tough Nerd Toys Gaming, Tough Nerd Toys for YouTube reviews, gaming, so on and so forth. And I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. And stay sucker free. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. Don't catch no STDs. Even if you like to have sex without a condom. I know it feels different, but these are very dirty people out here. It's very dirty out here. Very, very dirty. I'm one of them. I'm one of the dirtiest people you'll ever fucking find. I am nasty.
Use patient zero, guys.
Yeah, patient zero. You literally, if you have sex with me with no protection, you will just melt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you get too close, you're gonna hit a Geiger counter going. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, wonderful week. Take care. Love you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.